all administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER-staffed 24/7, both in- and outpatient stays, swing bed services and outpatient lab, physical therapy and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452, 580-782-2452.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Hey all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
People are talking about Western Traditions, the new and exciting store on the west side of the square in Mangum. Western Traditions is proud to feature truly unique Western furniture and accessories, including many one-of-a-kind pieces, amazing sofas, recliners, end tables, lamps with Western shades. Check them out on Facebook, or better yet, visit Western Traditions in Mangum soon.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
Hi Mangum Tiger fans, this is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moment you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care, Sooner Care, and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Hey, babysitters! Welcome to basketball. Classic Hits 97.7. And across our platforms. And almost as exciting as the games themselves, it's who is subject to being stuck in the broadcast booth with Michael Barnes. And tonight it's the lovely, the talented Michael Scott Augustine. Scott, good evening. Welcome as we get set for Apache and Mangum.
Yes, sir. Glad to be back and getting after it. So looking forward to a couple of good games tonight.
So homecoming taking place here tonight. Apache, the opponent. You know, in football, you always schedule somebody who, well, maybe is not as good as you are.
There you go. Yep.
Apache over the years has been pretty good, both in boys and girls basketball.
I think they had to squeeze it in somewhere, right?
Yes.
Because of the lack of home games we've had this year. So I'm not sure. With senior night being next week in our last game, they had to throw her in there. So, but our girls have been playing good, and our boys getting some starters back. So I think we're going to give them a good fight tonight.
You know, you talk about how well the girls have been playing. They're in the middle of a 5-game winning streak.
They are. I mean, I've been watching them, keeping up too, and they're really coming together at a good time, I think.
I mentioned something to Kelly King about the fact that they had that 5-game winning streak, and she said, "That's great. We want to make it 6." And what they want to do is be undefeated at home this year.
That, and of course, I'm not a statistician. I can't tell you the last time that happened, though, but I bet you it's been a while.
So I don't. Homecoming obviously is a different animal when you talk about basketball as compared to football. There's some fun and jocularity that goes on, but I mean it's on a Tuesday night, so you don't have homecoming week activities that take place. What are your thoughts?
Just from a parent standpoint, I know with Nate and everything, they're both pretty involved, but I agree. I think football homecoming carries a lot more with it, a lot more activities, of course, and like you said, it progresses out throughout the week. They have activities for students all during the week, and I'm not sure what the preparation is for this week, but there's not a lot of pomp and circumstance that goes along with this one.
Well, if memory serves me correct, they do the ceremony after the ball games are over with.
They did, yep. So, yeah, it's kind of I hate to say push to the side deal, but it's a formality maybe a little bit.
Unless, of course, you win, and then it's...
As my boy did, but,
And I'm sure he puts that on his resume everywhere he goes.
I don't know. He doesn't like the long hair anymore, so he cut all that off and everything. So that's one of those that you look back and your kids look back in 20 years and it's like, Dad, what were you thinking?
20 years sounds like maybe 4 years.
Well, that's true.
So love is in the air, especially for men like you, because Valentine's Day not that far away. You got the lovely and talented wife. You, I think, admittedly would say that you outkicked your coverage when it comes to your better half.
Yes.
All of that being said, a guy that certainly outkicked his coverage would be our friend Sam Powers.
Yes.
Who today made it Facebook official. He and Tara got married after all these years.
Yes, it's not true until it's Facebook true, right?
That's exactly right, yeah. I kind of heard the rumors, and I'm like, well, no, until I see it posted on Facebook, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to believe it. And lo and behold, there they are.
It is, and, I'm proud of both of them and happy for both of them, and they've been together for years, and I'm sure they'll have served many more happy years coming.
So I wonder, though, about... Okay, so you do it on the basketball homecoming. Is there something, Sam, that we need to know there about your lack of romance?
I don't know. We need to ask him.
Pick it a Monday. I mean, is it there's got to be a story in there so that he doesn't forget.
Hey, there you go. I'm sure he'll be walking by. Maybe we can grab him for a quick interview and ask him.
Well, I'd rather interview Tara myself, but I talk to Sam all the time. So I have to tell you a funny story, and it all comes into focus before we go to break and come back with the starting lineups and all that good stuff. So several years ago, when Nate was still in high school, he was a senior. We were getting ready to do baseball on radio, and everybody just kind of hanging around and, whatever the case may be. And Sam was out there. It was well before the games ever got underway. Just a bunch of guys hanging around, and stuff. Well, Tara was coming our way, and your son looked at Sam Powers and said, "Here comes the smoke show." I will always remember that. Nate may have forgotten. Sam might have forgotten. But I promise you, if Tara knew about it, she will never forget. Great. I mean, it was fantastic. And I just kind of looked at Nate, and I was like, you are a dog. You are my man.
He's his mama's protege. That's all I can
my
say.
Goodness. Here comes the smoke show.
Oh, my goodness.
And with that, we will go to break, come back, get your starting lineups, and have your opening tap. We've got Mangum, we've got Apache. Coming up, live in the living color on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER-staffed 24/7, both in and outpatient stays, swing bed services, and outpatient lab, physical therapy, and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452. 580-782-2452.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of
Starting
Highway
5 for this group from Apache being introduced on Homecoming 2025. And Apache in their road black uniforms with white numerals and orange trim. And they'll go with Cassidy Elizaris. She is a sophomore. She'll be joined by Ari Sanders, who is a junior. Michaela McGuire, another junior. Tatum Hallingwater, a senior. And Emmy Lou Syverson, a junior. So it's Elizaris, Sanders, and McGuire, Hallingwater, and Syverson, the starting 5 for Apache. And even though they've got that orange and black, Scott, the warm-ups are a light blue and orange. And I like that look. That's a good look.
It is.
Meantime, starting 5 for Mangum being introduced, and they are in their home white with the orange numerals, black and gray trim, and a little bit of a different look tonight for head coach Kelly King. She'll go with Holly Newman-Webb and Gracie Smith, Hallie Smith, and Bryn Woodruss. The different look will be Hannah Stair, who gets the start tonight. So it'll be Webb along with Woodruss and Stair, and then Smith squared tonight for Mangum. And again, they are in the middle of a 5-game winning streak, trying to extend it to 6 against Apache. And, you know, there are some seasons where we see quite a bit of Apache during the basketball campaign.
There is different tournaments.
Yeah, and that has not happened. And there have been more than one year where we have gone to Apache in the postseason.
Yep.
So. All right. So set to jump center, Hallie Smith. Her opposite number will be Hallingwater. They put 8 minutes on the clock. We've got our fist bump from the officials, and we're jet set and ready to go. Is the tap going to be controlled? eventually by Apache, and they were going the wrong way, and they had to right the ship. Mangum's going to go ahead and go down there and shoot the ball and make one if you like. We'll take those 2 free points. So we are underway, and one of the things that you talked about, the fact that you've been watching along the various network platforms, there's a 2 that is on the way, comes up short, the rebound by Woodruss, is that Kelly King's team during that 5-game winning streak, they have played tenacious defense.
Yes.
Woodruss goes inside. She's going to get fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2, and an early foul going to be called on Tatum Hallingwater. That'll be her first. Game number 1 called on Apache. So to the line to shoot 2, Brent Woodruss. And we have seen this the last couple of ball games from Woodruss attacking early on, going inside. So Brent at the line. First, no good. Woodruss will get one more. And it has been kind of odd this season. There have been times where Mangum cannot miss from the free throw line. And then there have been times where you wouldn't think they've ever shot a free throw. That one is good for Woodruss. So Mangum with the early 1-0 lead, and there's that defense we talked about. Full court pressure, little trouble for Apache getting it into the front court. Hallingwater down below us, and she'll reset now to Emily Syverson. Syverson got those fancy pink shoes on. Don't even come close to matching the uniform, but nobody really cares because they look good. Apache not a big ball club. In fact, they match up pretty well with Mangum. And stepping out of bounds on the baseline, Tatum Hallingwater, good defense by Woodruss. So inauspicious beginning for Hallingwater. Inbounds pass coming here on the near side. Across the timeline, there's Holly. She'll go inside to Hallie, and she'll spin. Throw it up with the left hand. That may have been a shot that was off the mark. Gracie was there to get it. Now Brent on the dribble drive from 8 and shot too strong. And the rebound taken away by Elizaris. No bigger than a minute. She got the rebound. That's a travel, yeah. Emily Syverson lost control of the ball and a little bobble and throws it away. Worth mentioning, the band isn't on the field. The band is in the courthouse tonight. We look forward to the Spirit Band helping us. And Mangum doing a good job of breaking the press and then throwing the ball away. It's just kind of lackadaisical in the early going. 6:30 left in the first quarter of play. A 1-0 ball game. Kind of a slow start. We had the beautiful weather for 3 days, and then Old Man Winter reminded us that it is still winter time.
Yes.
Gray, ugly day today, no doubt about it. Apache going to dump it inside to Hallingwater. She'll draw the triple team over the top. Elizaris had the 3, bobbled and got it back, and now reset for Syverson. Hallingwater again drawing a crowd. 3 ball available for Syverson, doesn't get it to go, and the rebound nabbed away by Mangum. Skip pass, and a good idea there by Woodruss, but the pass too long, goes out of bounds. Intended for Hannah Stair. And I love the fact that Woodruss, as soon as she made the pass, turned and looked at Kelly King and was like, I know. Don't say anything. 5:40 here in quarter number 1. Still a 1-0 ball game. Elizaris in front of us. Now they try to force it inside. Hallingwater had the ball, then had it stripped away, and coming away with it is Hallie. She'll go to Gracie. Brings it across the timeline on that far side. Dribble, drive, nobody picks her up. Now she'll leave it for Hallie. Hallie, good give, go, glass, and 2. Brent Woodruss. And Hallie Smith does a great job offensively shooting the basketball. She may be just as good when it comes to passing the basketball. We saw it right there. So 3-0, 3 minutes gone by in the first, and a 3 dialed up here. The ball gets stuck. Michaela McGuire, and it sticks. And we saw this during the Tri-County. We had an official that was 6'8", and he refused to go up and knock it away. We don't have any officials even close to being 6'8". None of them going to try to get up there and knock it away. So they're going to get a stick instead. You got to love it. Woodruss out there saying, yeah, I could go get it if I wanted to. That ball stuck, too.
Yeah, it is.
Kelly King. Uh-huh. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. A little round of applause to the coach there, getting the ball unstuck. By the way, on that, they go to the alternate possession, and the arrow points the way of Mangum, so they'll get it. Hallie, middle of the court, lazy pass, and a good job on the defensive end that time by Hallingwater to get it. Now Gracie with a steal on the other end. Good job by Mangum. Back the other way, ball knocked out of bounds. And they talked about both teams matching up size-wise and quickness-wise and playing defense very similarly as well. We're seeing that in the early going.
Yep.
4:45 left in the first. Mangum leading 3-0. Hallie asking for the ball inside. But instead it's Hannah up top getting a screen. Now she'll go on the right wing for Hallie.
Oh, nice.
Hallie to Holly, and she got it swatted away. Holly, you're going to get that ball that deep, and chances are she'll get it blocked, and back the other way comes Apache. Yeah, I wonder where the whistle was there. Some frustration on the part of Woodruss, and Brent going to pick up a personal on the tomahawk chop. That'll be her first. And number 1 called on Mangum. You know, that'll be popular on Sunday evening, Super Bowl 59, Kansas City and Philadelphia. You have a favorite?
I kind of got to root for Philly a little bit.
And is that because of Jalen Hurts?
Yes.
Okay. That was non-committal on your part.
Yes.
3 buried left side, Michaela McGuire. And she'll tie the game at 3. And again, Hallie Smith drawing a crowd, loses the ball at the timeline, gets it back, and now is wide open underneath the basket. She'll find Hannah, who shot the ball too hard. Late defense there from Michaela McGuire. Made Stair change her shot. Another 3-ball dialed up. McGuire doesn't get this one to go. Rebound loose on the floor, tie up, jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way of Apache. And again, Cassidy Elizaris, no bigger than a minute, but she's come up with a couple of boards. Does a good job of going to where the ball comes off the glass to make the play.
Really good positioning.
McGuire to inbound, does near side, Hallingwater. You like her that far away from the basket. Now they try to force it inside. Hallie got a piece of it. Gracie came away with it, and Hallie will get it back as though 2-play catch. Now here comes Gracie, barking out the play at the 3:20 mark, tying at 3. Smith, little hesitation dribble. McGuire going to come out and pick her up near the timeline. Here's Lehman Webb with it. She'll go to Bryn. Woodruss, a little bit of a push, lost control of the ball, and the steal for McGuire. She'll go to Elizaris, who somehow able to fend off the defender, and Cassidy will lay it up and in. And Apache leads it 5-3. And Kelly King wants a timeout. 2:59 left in the first. Apache by a pair on Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19.
So I don't know if you heard it.
It's game time. This is Jacob.
Chad Fox talking about it the other night, but that commercial was AI generated.
I did hear y'all talk about that, and that's why I texted you during the game, and I said, then the charge can live forever just as a button on our thing.
Well, that's what that was in reference to. Okay.
You probably didn't get it until the game was over, and that's why you had the question mark. But, we could capture that, put it on a button, and we could just trademark it, and you can get royalties. And
hey, I like the sound of that. Anything that'll jingle my jangle, I'm right there. Lehman Webb in the front court now for Mangum out at the timeout. Holly. Nice little move there.
Sweet.
And put it up and in. That's something new for Holly Lehman Webb and her repertoire. A little stop, a little start, a little teardrop, and we're tied at 5. Gracie trying to come up with a steal down below us, and she will collide. Ball last touched by, well, I said it was last touched by Mangum. So that is not Jeff Walker coaching the Apache team.
No, I don't know. No, I don't think it is.
If it is, that's the best looking Jeff Walker I've ever seen, and I'll leave it at that. Apache runs the weave. 2:15 left here in the first, tied at 5. Elizaris lost the ball, but there to collect it for Apache, and then throwing it away is Syverson. Emily made the play, but then her pass intended for McGuire, sails out of bounds and nearly hit the symbol that is over there. 2:05 left in the first. 5-5. Avery Hopper is set to check in at the next dead ball. Hannah coming across the timeline, lost the ball. Steal underneath the basket. Alazares, reverse layup. Shot doesn't go. Rebound, Bryn. Woodruss on the run. Doesn't have the numbers. She'll challenge anyhow. She'll shoot it over Hallingwater, who made the block standing straight up and down. Didn't have to jump to block that one away. Now on the run, Syverson. She'll force over Smith. Gracie did a good job, or Hallie made her change the shot, rather. Bryn with the rebound, and Hallie going to get it back. 90 seconds left in quarter number one. Still knotted at 5. Mangum and Apache. Gracie running the offense out high. And again, Apache going to come out and meet the defense 35 feet from the basket. Hallie trying to go around Hallingwater, kicks right side. 3-ball dialed up and knocked down by Holly Lehman-Webb. So Holly with 5, and her club leads it 8-5 with 1:05 left here in the first. Syverson hounded in the backcourt, and she'll fire. Ball out of bounds, but a foul going to be called. Ooh. Gracie Smith. You don't like that call at all, do you?
No. I don't like that.
Well, as you can hear from the fans, they agree with you. So Avery Hopper checks in. Hannah Stair will sit down.
Pretty tough call on a free ball, basically. You know.
Not even close to 5-team foul, sir. That's the second of the night. Wow.
Hope that's not a premonition on what's going to happen.
I mean, all right, 55 seconds left in the first. Mangum on top, 8-5. And Apache with the ball on the left end of your listening and or viewing device doing a good job of moving the ball. Then they go inside and we'll get a tie-up and a jump ball. And
should be us.
You're going to point the way at Mangum. I'm not sure why the buzzer went off either.
Superintendent Reese is over there. We'll give him a pass.
Somewhere, Barnum Bailey has come to town. Across the timeline, here's Holly. Good defense by Apache. Boy, I'll tell you what, they are trapping big time. Give and go to Hallie. She'll go diagonal in the corner. Avery off the bench for 3. Shot doesn't go. And the rebound swept away by Apache. They want to run. Syverson over the top to Sanders, and Sanders had the ball knocked out of her hands. Last touch by Holly Lehman-Webb. Kelly King said that went off her hip. Not my player. Not going to get the call.
So what do you think of that Dallas trade?
It's crazy. I mean, absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I don't see any reasoning behind any of it. But
the only thing I can figure is the inbounds pass caught by Water rather. Now she'll get it back on the right side. Tries to go baseline. Gracie staying right with her. She'll force the left hand. Shot doesn't go, and Avery with the rebound. Good job by Hopper. She'll go to Bryn. Trying to beat the clock. We're down to 5 seconds. Hallie in the corner to Holly. Holly stops, pops at the buzzer. Didn't get it to go, and we've played one. Mangum on top, 8-5. More on that trade in the second quarter coming up on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
Well, it's homecoming. Classic Hits 97.7. Mangum on top, 8-5 at the end of one, as they got 5 from Holly Lehman-Webb and 3 from Bryn Woodruss. On the other side, 3 for Michaela McGuire and 2 for Cassidy Elazares. 8-5 our score. And, leave it to Mitch McLaughlin to play the song Apache. Jump on it. All right. If he gets out there and starts dancing, though, I'm hanging up the microphone and leaving.
We can zoom in.
Oh, I don't know if we should do that to the audience or not. That trade of Luka Doncic, I mean, he's a guy that, I mean, he's a great ball player, but I heard somebody talking about it. He's always overweight. He's always out of shape.
Yeah.
You know, and Dallas just didn't want to commit that kind of money to a guy like that.
Yeah, I agree.
In the short term, Anthony Davis is a great pickup for Dallas.
I agree.
But that's a guy that is hurt a lot, and he's at the end of his career. Mangum with his steal and a run-out opportunity for Avery. Hopper leaves it for Webb. Holly inside, off the window, got it. How about Holly leaving Webb?
Great recovery play right there.
Yep. Be aggressive, be aggressive. And Holly has been here early going. Skip pass over the top, Sanders. Should go back out top to Elizaris. Now a three for Hallingwater. Doesn't get it to go, and a foul going to be called on Gracie. And again, we talked about it. Elizaris, not that. Oh, now we got a conversation with the officials. So, no foul? Apparently not. They just said Mangum knocked the ball out of bounds. Okay.
Number 10.
So, Aubrey Lowe will come in. Gracie Smith will sit down. And Sanders will sit down. and the Apache coaches said, you called a foul, but it didn't count. Ball swatted away by Hallie inside and back in the possession of Emma Claiborne and company. Claiborne just checked in. There's a three for Ella Zaris. And Cassidy knocks it down. Give her 5, and it's 10-8. Mangum by a pair. Bryn in the front court. Woodruss going baseline, spins, stop, leaves it for Hallie, 15-footer. She didn't have a lot of confidence in that shot, and then on the rebound, a foul going to be committed by Bryn. That'll be her second, and the first on Mangum here in period number 2. Get the 5 on the floor for Mangum. Holly Lehman-Webb, along with Aubrey Lowe, Avery Hopper, Bryn Woodruss, and Hallie Smith. Elizaris for another 3. That won't go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Lowe. She wants to run. Picked up by Hallingwater. That's a mismatch. She'll go around it, leave it in the corner. That's a 3 that doesn't fall for Holly, but she got fouled. Lehman-Webb will shoot 3. Cassidy Elizarius picks up her first. And number 1 on Apache here in the second. I mean, you think it's a good trade for Dallas?
You know, long term, probably yes. I mean, I agree. It saves them Supermax money, you know, long as Anthony Davis can get healthy. You know, I don't think he's played a game since I know he was out tonight again. So, and I know LeBron had a few choice words about him, but, you know.
And I think that's the whole key. I think that's why one of the reasons he got traded was GM LeBron said you got to go. Lehman-Webb makes the second of 3. Giving her club an 11-8 lead. 6:26 left here in the first half of play. Last one won't spin in. And we talked about the free throw shooting, and Mangum just 2 of 5 here in the first half. They lead it by 3, 11-8. Hallingwater in the front court. She'll kick right side. 3. McGuire ties it at 11. You knew that was coming. Michaela McGuire now with a half a dozen at the 6:05 mark of the first half of play. Hallie into the front court. She'll go to Bryn. Woodruss going to run the offense. Now Holly goes back door wide open. 8-footer spins in and out. She may have been able to take a dribble or two a little bit closer to the bucket. Going to get a foul on the rebound. That's frustration on the part of Lehman-Webb. Missed the little bunny, and then it happens so often. Try to make a sensational play to make up for that missed shot, and you commit a foul instead. So Syverson and company now tied at 11. Take the lead for the second time tonight. Aubrey Lowe going to get called for a foul. It'll send Cassidy Elizarius to the free throw line. That'll be the first on Aubrey. And team foul number 3 called on Mangum. So Cassidy at the free throw line. I love the spelling of her name. That's great. And she'll miss a free throw. Back in the ball game for Mangum. Hannah Stair. And Lowe will sit down. You know, Avery, Aubrey, and Hannah all just kind of interchangeable when it comes to size and how they play the game. Elizarius hits the second. Back the other way very quickly comes Mangum. Extra pass there, maybe not needed. Hannah got to put that up, doesn't she?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Now Avery from the right side. She was on the line. It's 2. So Avery Hopper with her first 2 of the ball game. Mangum on top, 13-12. 5:20 left in the first half of play. Another 3 dialed up by McGuire. This one doesn't go, and it goes over the backboard and out of bounds, and Mangum will get it. 5:16 left in the first half of play. Full court pressure defense for Apache. Really, Mangum's not had a lot of trouble breaking the press.
No.
And they do it here with ease. Kick on the right side to Hannah. Stair will go to Hallie. Hallie takes a couple of steps and not going to get away with it.
Hopefully they, maybe the girls scrimmaged our boys and learned how to break that full court press. The boys had trouble with it last week.
Yes, they did. Had a lead against Frederick in the end of the third quarter and then got smoked in the fourth. 4:50 left in the first half of play, 13-12. Mangum with the lead. Apache with the ball. That's Syverson. She's matched up with Bren. Woodruff's doing a good job on the defensive end. Syverson pass inside. It's caught. Shot from point blank range. Won't fall for Claiborne. Battle for it. Syverson will get it back. She'll challenge again inside. That ball partially blocked by Hallie Smith. Hallie going to go to Avery. Hopper gets mugged in front of us by McGuire. No call. Back the other way. Hallie out of control. She'll lose the ball. Run out for Elizarius. Elizarius had to collect her steps and lays it up and in. Elizarius now has 5 in the period. I give her 6 in the quarter, 8 on the evening, and a foul in the backcourt going to be called. Well, it was going to be on her, but instead they have whistled it against Emily Syverson. Timeout going to be taken by Apache. 4:01 left in the half. They lead by 1, 14-13. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
People are talking about Western Traditions, the new and exciting store on the west side of the square in Mangum. Western Traditions is proud to feature truly unique Western furniture and accessories, including many one-of-a-kind pieces, amazing sofas, recliners, end tables, lamps with Western shades. Check them out on Facebook, or better yet, visit Western Traditions in Mangum soon.
Save money and get it done.
Well, we love the sound of the band across the way.
Yes, 100%.
On this Tuesday night, homecoming Tuesday night. Mangum and Apache, 4:01 left in the first half of play. 14-13, tightly contested ball game. We suspected it would be this way. Apache came in with a record of 9-8. And by the way, I had checked earlier today, and it was just a typo here on the program. Amy Merriweather is the head coach for Apache. She needs to have a conversation with her publicist. I mean, I'm telling you, folks looking at the program and they look at the Apache roster and they look down and see head coach Jeff Walker and they look over and no, we've got a misprint. Gracie Smith got to be careful. She'll go to Hallie. Hallie now goes to Bren. Bren puts it on the floor with the left hand. Looks for a cutter. Hallie will get it in traffic. Bobble and reset now to Avery. Hopper. Dump pass over the top. Hannah wide open 3. Didn't get it to fall. Rebound though by Woodruff. Bren spins it up. Doesn't fall but got fouled. And will go to the line to shoot 2. Good effort by Woodruff on the bench, on the boards there.
For sure. You know, Apache does play some smothering defense, you know, straight up in your face.
Emma Claiborne picked up the personal. That'll be her first. And it'll be 3 now on Apache here in the second. Woodruff's first free throw goes. Bren will get one more. 14-14, 3:26 left in the half. Second one on the way for Woodruff, and that one spins in and out. It has been a theme tonight at the foul line for Mangum. Syverson back the other way for the Lady Warriors. They work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. 3 ball, McGuire, that one comes up short. Rebound goes through the hands of Gracie and out of bounds. Maybe a bit of a break there. The official said Claiborne touched it. Mangum will take it at the 3:13 mark. Quarter number 2. Holly Lehman Webb come in at the next dead ball. Mangum a little bit more laconic, breaking the timeline this time. And if they do, Woodruss will get it to Gracie, back to Bren. Weaves her way inside, throws up a shot, doesn't go. Syverson with the rebound for the Lady Warriors. They want to run down the far sideline. That's McGuire. Back to Syverson. 2:45 left in the half. Syverson now going to back it out and reset. I'm really surprised. Hallingwater playing that far away from the basket. She's been tough inside defensively, and you would think that with that size she would be more inside. Puts the shot here. They've been partially blocked by Woodruss. Loose basketball corralled by Sanders, and Airy going to get fouled by Woodruss. And Bryn doesn't like that, and she shouldn't. I've got her for 3. So does the scoreboard. That'll be team foul number 4 on Mangum. She's going to have to come out. So Lehman Webb in, and Woodruss setting down with those 3 fouls. And Kelly King coaching her up. Something to the effect of go to the far end of the bench. Travel going to be called on the inbounds play. Good defense that time by Hallie Smith. Coaching the doot walk on the wild side there. So Gracie and company going to bring it across the timeline. Tied at 14. 2:15 left in the half. Gracie, a little blow by to the basket, then got cut off by Syverson. She'll go to Avery, back to Gracie. Good catch by her. Wraparound pass to Hallie, and got it to go. Well, there's some geometry there.
Yeah, it was.
On the pass and then the shot.
Some acute angles or something like that.
Very much so. Mangum on top, 16-14. Trying to change that. Syverson with the 3. Doesn't go. Rebound Apache. Syverson will try it again. That one won't go. Hallie had it, lost it. Now we'll get a tie-up and a jump ball underneath the basket. Coach Merriweather tried to get a timeout, couldn't get it called. Cassidy Elizarius will come back into the ball game. And Elizarius will take the place of Sanders. Mangum by a pair, 16-14. 1:35 left in the first half of play. It's a good old defensive struggle in his first half. You have to earn every single point to get in there tonight.
Sure.
Hallie inside, over the top to Gracie. She'll fire from deep, doesn't get it to go. Rebound, Hopper tried to get there. Quicker, though, was Michaela McGuire, and now a steal, Hopper, and she'll put it up and in. Good job by Avery to stay with it. Hopper now with 4 points. Her club leads it 18-14. Oh, there's that Johnny Horton song again.
I took a little trip.
Along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. Took a little bacon, and there's a 3. Doesn't go for Hallingwater. And the rebound by Gracie, flat-footed. She'll get it to Hannah. Stair across the timeline. Comes near side to Avery. And now Hallie. Hallie resets out top to Gracie. Lob inside, backdoor. Hopper got it. Well run. And Avery Hopper, coming off the bench tonight, has got a half a dozen. Her club bleeds it by 6, 20-14 with 30 seconds left in this first half of play. Elizaris goes inside, goes glass, and Cassidy will score. Elizaris now with, 8 in the quarter, 10 on the ball game. Getting it done offensively, Elizaris. And again, Mangum going to throw it away underneath their own basket. 20-16 they lead, 12.4 remaining first half of play, and Ari Sanders will come back in. Emma Claiborne will sit down. Mangum some full court pressure defense of their own, trying to get Apache to run clock. A quick check of the clock by Hallingwater. She comes across the timeline, down to 3. Syverson, as time expires, doesn't get it to go. And the first 16 minutes are in the books. Mangum leads it. They've got 20. Apache has 16. We're at the half. It's homecoming 2025. And we're Classic Hits 97.7.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
The Mangum Star-News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star-News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star-News.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make it
At the half, Mangum on top, 20-16. Scott Augustine at the controls. I'm simply out of control. As we love the sound of the band in the background. Makes us think of football Friday nights.
It does.
I think, yeah, this has been the only appearance by the band here during the basketball season, which is quickly winding down.
Yes.
Mangum will play again on Thursday night. We'll go to Merritt. That'll be a tough matchup. And then doesn't get any easier on Friday night.
No.
And go over to Navajo and then close out the regular season with senior night on Monday. Burns Flat-Dill City will be the opponent. So it's getting here in a hurry. We know, Scott, that the postseason will feature a trip to Riverside. Just unsure if we're playing on Friday night or Saturday night. They tend to stagger those districts. So
one place.
You can go, well, you can go scout. So it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds. Here at the half, Mangum on top by 4. They led 8-5 at the end of 1 and then outscored Apache 12-11 in the second frame and lead it here 20-14. 8 in the first half for Holly Lehman-Webb. Avery Hopper off the bench with 6, all in that second period of play. Brent Woodruss with 4 and Hallie Smith with 2. Mangum from the foul line just 3 of 7 in the first half of play, but again they lead it by 4, 20-16. Foul situation. Brent Woodruss 3 at the intermission, the only player in a Mangum uniform with more than 1 foul. On the other side of the ledger, how about Cassidy Elizares?
Yes,
I mean,
she's a little scrapper.
She is. I described her as being no bigger than a minute, but boy, she can get it done.
Yes.
Elizares has 10 of her team's 16 points.
Wow.
To lead Apache in scoring. Michaela McGuire has got the other 6 as she has knocked down a couple of threes. From the foul line, Apache 1 of 2 in the first half of play. Lady Warriors don't have anybody that have more than 1 foul at the intermission. And again, it's 20-16. Mangum on top. Second half coming up.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moments you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care, Sooner Care, and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
He is the lovely and talented Scott Augustine, and I'm just whoever. At the half, 20-16, Mangum out in front of Apache. Super Bowl Sunday, Philadelphia and Kansas City. And Scott, I know that you're a golfer. What sometimes more exciting on Super Bowl Sunday for me is the Waste Management Golf Tournament out in Arizona.
Yeah, you know, I did actually do some caddying out when I was in the Navy back in '91 on Hilton Head Island, and I caddied for Davis Love III on.
Is that right?
On a Tuesday, yep.
Wow.
They let us military people go out there and do that and at Harbor Island, and it was a great experience. Got to meet a lot of good people and watch some beautiful golf, I tell you. It's amazing.
There was a gentleman that, when I first went to work at DHS 17-plus years ago, his name was Henry Love, and he was a cousin,
really,
to Davis Love. Yeah,
wow. So, small world, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yep.
But that craziness that goes on out there in the desert of Arizona, they have scaled it back.
Yeah, because they overran them last year, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Yeah. And so beverage sales will be scaled back big time, but they'll still have fun. And it would be so much fun to sit out there on that 16th hole. My goodness.
Yeah.
Second half underway here. It's Apache with the ball. They work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device, and Hollingwater will get the inbounds pass. She'll hand it off to Elizarius. And again, she got 10 of her club's 16 points. Also out there with the ball is Syverson. Back to Elizarius for three. Cassidy's shot doesn't go. Rebound Hollingwater, and she'll get fouled. And Tatum will go to the line to shoot two. Let's check the whistle. Is it on Bryn?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That's right.
Is it 12 or 21? 12.
Number 12. Okay.
Some of them refs do it backwards and some of them do it forwards.
They got dyslexia. So the foul on Hannah going to be her first of the night. One on Mangum here in the third. And at the line, shooting two. Tatum Hollingwater misses the first of two. She'll have one more. Mangum, by the way, their home white uniforms, black numerals and orange numerals with the black trim. Second free throw on the way, rolls it. So Hollingwater becomes the third Apache player to score. They trail 20-17. Holly Lehman-Webb in the front court. She's out there with Gracie and Hallie Smith. Backdoor opportunity, and Hollingwater got there and swatted that one away. Good job by her on the weak side defensive. Bryn Woodruss, the other member of that five out there on the floor for Mangum. Hallingwater looking inside. They had Ari Sanders free on the interior, but then Hallie came over and changed that quickly. So good defensive effort there. Hallingwater gets the entry pass, has to go out and chase it down. Then it gets knocked out of her hands by Bren. Boy, Woodruss with those 3 fouls, and I heard you kind of groan there. She really a lot of arm movement for somebody who's got 3 fouls in the third quarter. Elizares puts it up, doesn't get it to fall. Battle for the rebound, and a jump ball will occur. Elizares that time tying up Gracie Smith. It'll be Mangum basketball. Lots of folks checking us out on the old YouTube page, 110, but nobody commenting, Scott. Say hi to my good friend Scott. He'd love to hear from you. And backdoor opportunity there. Hannah will get it. Again, I go back to what I talked about in the first half. Hallie Smith, a great shot. She can pass as well, and we saw it right there. First 2 of the ball game for Hannah. Gracie now going to tie up on the other end. Ari Sanders, the arrow going to put the way of Apache. Mangum on top, 22-17. 6:22 left here in the third quarter of play. And this is one of those games that you feel like Mangum should have a bigger lead. There's a 5-second violation as Ari Sanders can't get the ball in. So good defense. Mangum will get it on the turnover. And a substitution now for the Lady Warriors as Nevaeh Smith will come in. Nevaeh had a cup of coffee in the first half of play. 6:15 left here in the third, 22-17. Okay. Inside, Bren. Ball knocked out of her hands. Got it back, threw it up, didn't get it to fall. Ball tipped out, and there to recover it will be Apache. Good job of controlling. Oh, Bren got a piece of that. Thought she nearly had the steal there. Here comes Michaela Smith. 3 ball, no. Rebound, Hallingwater, no. Woodruss tying up Syverson that time. And Mangum will come back the other way. How did you pull those up?
Well, I'm not sure.
Okay. On the other end, a backdoor opportunity for Hallie Smith. She'll put it up and in. So Dave McCook from Myrtle Beach checked in. And Cindy Young, yeah, we figured out it was Amy Merriweather was the coach. Our program had that wrong, but thank you. Teresa Dorton is checked in from Cleveland, not Ohio, but Oklahoma. As Bren Smith will fire it away.
I think I had to go back to the original post and then click chat.
Okay. So, original post, chat. I don't see a chat. Timeout going to be taken by Apache so they can help Mangum figure out how to get the chat. 5:16 left in the third. Mangum by 7 on Classic Hits, 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench it.
So, out of the timeout, my all-time favorite cartoon character, and I was a huge fan of Looney Tunes. My all-time favorite cartoon character, no doubt, Foghorn Leghorn. And he had one of the best lines of all time. And it aptly describes Scott Augustine and Michael Barnes trying to figure out how to get the chat stuff up on YouTube TV. I say those boys are about as sharp as a bowling ball.
I can do it on Android. I can't do it on Apple. How's that?
Chickens, that is. Throw me the ball, boy. 5:10 left here in the third. You can tell it's getting late in the season, can't you? Mangum on top, coming out of the timeout. It'll be Apache basketball. 3-ball dialed up by Hallingwater. Doesn't get it to fall. Ball saved in front of the Apache bench. Good effort that time by Nevaeh Smith. And now we'll get a ball lost out of bounds and was last touched by Nevaeh. So Mangum are going to get back with 4:56 left here in the third. 24-17. Gracie into the front court to Hallie. Hallie looking for a cutter, nobody there. She'll give it up to Holly. Lehman Webb, jump stop. Bryn in the corner, won't take the three. Spins her way inside, then comes to a stop. Hannah's got it over the top. Stair, lost it. Holly tracks it down, and a reset now for Mangum. Lob over the top to Hallie. Boy, good catch there. Now dumps it inside for an easy two for Woodruss. So when you overplay on defense like that, and Apache trying to come up with a steal on the double team trap, leaves somebody wide open underneath the basket. Hallie Smith tried to come up with a steal, couldn't get it done. The ball going to go out of bounds. Somebody no doubt going to tell Amy Merriweather, that guy on the radio was calling you Jeff Walker. Wasn't he a country singer, Jerry Jeff Walker? Oh, Amy's not going to live that one down. And we need to take a picture of the program and post it for you so you can see that it does say head coach Jeff Walker, and not even the assistant coach Keenan White. Or Kenan White, rather. Get a tie up underneath the basket. Good defense by Gracie Smith. The defense was so good that it warranted a hug from Bryn Woodruss. Oh, I love teenage kids. They're so fun. Hallie going to go inside. Ball again knocked away from her, but she'll collect and fire inside. And Woodruss backdoor again for an easy two. 28-17. Mangum enjoys their biggest lead of the night at 11. And then Gracie with a steal at the timeline. She'll go to Woodruss. Woodruss can't hang on. It's hot potato time. Pass across the timeline. Taken away by Holly. Into the front court, Hannah. Stair going to dribble, drive. She'll lose the ball on the way up. It's down below us now. Finally picked up by McGuire. McGuire to Elisaris. Off the glass. No good. Rebound, Gracie. Back the other way, Mangum. They've got numbers. Holly over the top to Hannah, and she can't handle the pass. It'll go out of bounds. And Gracie Smith bent over at the way saying, hang on, guys, I got to catch my breath. So after all that, Apache has it in the front court. Elizaris puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go. Rebound, Gracie Smith. Both teams are gassed right now. They had no idea that they were going to run gassers, but they are. The only thing missing is the eraser to go pick up as you go to the end line.
Oh, I hated those.
Oh, man, with a passion. My legs still burn thinking about it.
Just be honest, I didn't like those a bit.
So a turnover now. Mangum throws the ball away, or actually a traveling violation will be the call. So we get a couple of substitutions. Aubrey Lowe going to come back in. Avery Hopper checks in as well. So it's Avery and Aubrey, Holly and Haley, and Bryn. 28-17, 2:40 left here in the third quarter of play. Mangum by 11, and Lowe with the steal. Good job by Aubrey, and then she'll get grabbed by Ari Sanders. That'll be the first on Ari and number one on Apache here in the third period of play. 2:35 left in the frame. Homecoming tonight. I have bad memories of high school homecoming.
Do you?
Oh man, football. We got hammered, 48-6.
Yeah, that's not a very good homecoming.
Michaela McGuire across the way picks up her personal foul number 1. 2 on Apache here in the third. And we were 5-0, ranked number 9 in the state of Missouri, number 3 in the Kansas City metro area. We got our hats handed to us. 28-17. Holly fakes the three, goes baseline. Now to Hallie. Lob inside Bryn. Tough catch and traffic fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Check the whistle here on Apache. And it will go against Nevaeh Smith. That'll be her first. And 3 now on Apache in the third. So free throw number 1. And boy, I tell you what, it's still struggling for Mangum from the line. They are now 3 of 8. Christian Rankins will come into the ball game, and Emily Gonzalez checks in as well. Lehman Webb and Hallie Smith will set down. 2:08 left in the third. Mangum trying to win their 6th in a row. Second free throw, no good, and it came up short. So back the other way comes Apache at the 2-minute mark of period number 3. Directing offense out high. for the Lady Warriors and asking for help, Michaela McGuire. McGuire now going to fire an NBA three. Doesn't get that full. Rebound, Bryn. Woodruss wants to run. She'll dribble, drive, now a late pass, and Aubrey Lowe can't get the shot to go down. Battle for the rebound underneath the basket, and we'll get a quick jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of... I can't see it. So Cindy Young, it's Ariana Sanders. Okay, thank you. Ariana, thank you. We appreciate that. Jonna, we can't pronounce her name. She says, let's go Lady Tigers. And Jerice Henry says the same thing. Cindy, thanks for keeping us on our toes. So, and I understand that it's Ariana. I've got that. Again, and I'm not blaming the people who put the program together because they do a great job, but it's just Ari. It's ARI. It's all we got. So on the other end, a shot put up that did not go for Hopper, and Coach Kelly King said, my girl got whacked on the arm. How about a foul? Not going to get the call, but they are going to get the ball on the alternate possession. So Millie Gonzalez underneath the basket. Fires over the top. Catch by Bryn. Woodruss, she'll force, get fouled, and go to the line to shoot two. Official right in front of us tells us it's on Enilu Syverson. That'll be her second, team foul number 4 on Apache here in the third. So Bryn to the line. She is just 2 of, 6? Ooh, now 2 of 7. My goodness. And I at this point, it's a case of overthinking it. You got the ball that time and just got back into her rhythm and knocked it down. 29-17. Despite all that, Mangum by a dozen. 70 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. Not going to take the three that time. McGuire way too outside. She'll take that one, though. 30-footer. Bang. How about that? Michaela McGuire.
3-point Michaela McGuire.
She got 9 and all from behind the arc.
Range, too.
Yep, 29-20. Hopper tries to answer and does. Avery Hopper, who had a spurt in the second when she scored 6, now has 9 on the ball game. Mangum on top, 32-20. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of play. Dump inside. Good job by Rankins to come up with the steal. Now the ball on the floor, and Christian will finally get it. Here comes Mangum. They've got numbers. Into the front court. Hopper stops right elbow. 15-footer spins in and out. Bryn with the rebound, gets fouled, and will go back to the line to shoot 2 more. Check the whistle on Apache, and it'll be on Nevaeh Smith. And so that's Nevaeh picking up number 2. 5 on Apache. 21.1 left in the third. Woodruss back to the line, and again back into that rhythm. Catch, shoot, release, make.
You know, a lot of times if you go in looking for that contact, you're going to find it.
Mm-hmm. Second one good. So Bryn, 3 in a row now, late here in the third, has given her club a 14-point lead, 34-20. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Syverson up top. McGuire, you better put a hand in her face. She'll fire that one. Back to Syverson here on the near side. Hallingwater asking for it inside. They get it to her late. Ball knocked out of bounds by Woodruss. Good defense by Bryn. And again, she plays with 3 fouls. Meantime, Kelly King doing some officiating down in front of us.
Just one little double dribble.
Inbounds pass. Syverson the catch. Hallingwater for 3. Didn't get it to go. And the quarter will come to an end with Mangum on top by 14. 34 on the board for the Lady Tigers. 20 for Apache. We head to the fourth on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
Well, we head to the fourth. Mangum on top, 34-20. As Brent Woodruff's leading the way for the Lady Tigers. She's got 11. Avery Hopper with 9 for Mangum. On the other side, it's still Cassidy Elizares with 10. Michaela McGuire with 9, and all from behind the arc. Do you really think that everybody was kung fu fighting?
Jackie Chan used to do it pretty good, and Bruce Lee, but I don't think.
But Carl Douglas says everybody was kung fu fighting. One of those songs that you're not old enough to remember playing on the radio, but man, 14-year-old, I couldn't wait for that to come on the radio so I could sing along. And not very well. Apache with the ball to begin the fourth period of play. And go inside, follow away jumper. Good job by Ariana Sanders. Sanders with her first field goal of the night. And Mangum leads 34-22. Get the 5 on the floor for the Lady Tigers. One of them, Avery Hopper. Her 10-footer won't fall, and the rebound going to be collected by Syverson. She'll get tied up by Hopper. On the double team trap that time, Gracie Smith and company will get the ball underneath their own basket. So it's Gracie and Hopper along with Hannah Stair, Holly Lehman-Webb, and Hallie Smith. Mangum home white, orange numerals, black trim. Hallie inside, lost the ball, knocked out of her hands. Tatum Hallingwater will touch it last for Apache. They're in their road blacks with the white numerals and the orange trim. Ariana Sanders, who has had a pretty good ball game, has playing some defense there and made the shot changed. And back the other way comes Emilu Syverson. Syverson baseball pass stolen away by Holly. Lehman-Webb then gets bumped in the backcourt, and that's Tatum Hallingwater is like, come on, man. You going to call that on me? And I'm with her. I really am. So that'll be 2 on Tatum and number 1 on Apache here in the fourth period of play. And Coach Amy Merriweather's with me. She said to the other official, big smile on her face, really? You're going to call that? At the free throw line, Hallie, 15-footer, tried to bank it home, couldn't get it done. Hopper with a rebound, she'll battle. Syverson will tie her up. The arrow going to point the way of Apache. And the Lady Warriors will get it back at the 6:55 juncture.
I do look forward to the commercials during the Super Bowl.
34-22. Well, yeah. And that's almost as big as the game. You're right.
I agree.
Quickly into the front court. Hallingwater. And now we're going to start calling fouls. That'll be on Gracie Smith. 2 on Gracie. And team foul number 1 on Mangum here in the fourth.
You know, it's pretty hard to play like that. You know, you're let loose for 3 quarters, and then fourth quarter hits, and you're going to.
You want us to dial it back now.
Exactly.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Good job by Gracie.
Not that they haven't done a good job. I'm not griping. I'm just saying that you set the precedence during the first couple quarters, and then you just.
So Doritos always comes up with great commercials, I think. I always like the Doritos commercials.
Yep.
Of course, the adult beverages, they always have funny ones too.
They do.
The tech stuff, though, sometimes I don't understand it.
I don't either.
Hallingwater goes inside and can't get the shot to go down. The rebound going to be collected by Mangum. Hallie wants to run. Smith to Gracie into the front court. She passes it to Holly. Lehman-Webb looks for a cutter inside. Gracie up top instead. Now Hannah Stair back to Holly. 6:10 left of the ball game. Mangum looking for win number 6 in a row. Pass inside. Hannah fouled. 6:05 left of the ball game. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Team foul number 2 on Apache in the fourth. And Cassidy going to pick up her second. 2 on Elizares.
You know, Hallie Smith, for a bigger girl, she handles that ball really well, too.
And I tell you, just to watch her progression since the 1st of January has been amazing.
Yep.
So Hannah at the line to shoot 2. First, spins in and out. Stair will get one more. Brent Woodruff's back in, and Avery Hopper will sit down. She's, and we haven't seen it so far tonight, but she's developed a left-handed hook shot.
I think I did see that the other night when y'all were calling.
And that left hand is her offhanded, so it makes it more impressive. Second free throw up and in for Hannah. Stair with 3. Mangum leads it 35-22. 2 minutes gone by, fourth quarter of play. Pass here to Syverson. Boy, Chad hates those baseball passes.
They're winding up and throwing it.
Raring from left field, yeah. Gracie going to get tied up that time. They're going to get her on a foul. Her and Ariana Sanders were tied up. Oh, they called it on Lehman Webb instead. So on Holly, that'll be number 2. And number 2 on Mangum here in the fourth. And Gracie. Nothing we can repeat on the air, but it got a smile out of her coach. On the inbounds play, I think we're going to get a kick, yeah. So it'll stay in the possession of Apache. 5:47 left in the ball game. Elizaris over the top. And a reset now out high to Syverson. Hallingwater going to go inside. 3 ball dialed up here, and Sanders can't get it to go. Got her own rebound. Hallingwater from 15. That was halfway down Wednesday. Another rebound for Sanders and company. Well, Apache, 4 different opportunities here. Hallingwater leans in, gets a double team, and a reset now to McGuire for 3, and it goes. Michaela now with a dozen, all from behind the arc. And it's 35-25. So this one not over just yet with 5 minutes remaining in the fourth period of play. Especially the way that a couple of the players for Apache can shoot threes. Brenton says, I'll have one of my own, and banks it home.
The bank is open.
Well, if you're playing a game of out and you call that shot, you win. Because nobody going to replicate that one. Not on purpose, anyhow. Backdoor, inside, layup, good. Ariana Sanders. Sanders now with 4 in the ball game. 38-27, Mangum by 11. They've got numbers in the front court. Hannah open from 10. Oh, it won't stay down.
All the way
Ball
down.
tapped, and Holly will track it down. Well, you're right. It was touch and twine when it came out. Now, Hallie inside, and she'll get a bump and a bang, and foul going to be called here. Got to be on Emmylou Syverson. And on Emmylou, that'll be her 3rd. And the 3rd call on Apache here in the 4th.
Really shouldn't be, but I'm impressed on how our girls handle that full court press. I mean, I don't think we've turned the ball over one time coming up.
They've handled it very easily.
Yep.
And you're right, the turnovers have come when they've had runouts.
Yep.
Now they got to inbound it. The count has started. Hannah to Holly. Lehman Webb inside. Now back to Hannah. Fires a 3. That's short. May have been tipped. And the loose ball picked up by Apache, and they want to run. Here comes Cassidy into the front court. She'll slow it down, leave it left side. Syverson, line drive 3, back of the iron, no. Hallingwater rebound, put back. That won't stay down. Ball batted around a couple of times, and this one will go in for Tatum. She's got 3, and seeing enough of that is Kelly King. Wants her club to rebound better. She'll talk about it during a timeout. 3:55 left. Classic hits 97.7.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Sovereign Bank is your bank.
All right, here's game reset now. 38-29. Mangum on top by 9. 3:55 remaining. 3 team fouls on Apache. Mangum with 2. The arrow points the way of the Lady Tigers. In the timeout situation, Apache still with 3, and Mangum has 3. Lady Tigers with the basketball.
Love that.
Boy, no kidding.
Band being in here.
You feel that thumping in your chest. That's just good stuff. Into the front court. Oh, what a job of running the press. We just talked about it.
Yep.
And Hallie Smith over the top to Hannah Stair for the easy lay-in. Mangum 40-29. Keep that ball over the top, and it does nice things for you. Elizarius from the left side, and Cassie has got a dozen, but that's her first 2 in quite some time. Back the other way, Hallie Smith all the way inside to Hannah and kicks it out to Holly, who thought about the 3. Going to get a reset now for Smith. Elizaris all over her. Now Hallie on the right side. Smith looking for a cutter. Puts it on the floor instead. Ball taken away. And an opportunity now for Apache. And a timeout going to be taken. Yeah, timeout. You could hear Coach Merriweather to our right asking for the timeout. She'll get it at the 3:01 mark. Mangum by 9, 40-31. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Regional Medical Center.
Scott Augustine, Michael Barnes, and a veritable cast of thousands on a Tuesday night in February. Mangum and Apache. And again, I hate winter time, and this was a winter day. I mean, after the 3 delightful days. Yes. Oh my goodness, this was an ugly day, and oh my goodness, that was the travel. But basketball on the Tuesday night with the band in the background makes winter worthwhile. McGuire for 3. That one rattled in and out. Rebound going to be taken away by Mangum. Good job by the Lady Tigers. And Millie Gonzalez going to get grabbed on the arm as she tried to set the fast break into motion. Couldn't get it done. Ariana Sanders with her second foul of the night. That'll be 4 cold on Apache here in the fourth. 2:37 remaining. Mangum by 9. Riley Ash is coming to the ball game now for Mangum. Christian Rankin's in there as well. We talked about Millie Gonzalez. Rankin's going to force one up, didn't get it to go, but got fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Kind of a late whistle there. And the foul going to go against Tatum. Hollingwater's picked up her 3rd, and 5 now on Apache in the 4th. So Christian Rankin's to the line to shoot 2. First one, banked in, good. Now the bank is open.
Yeah, I'll tell you. As long as we keep on depositing and not trying to withdraw, that's okay.
Just getting ready to the same thing. You can deposit, you can't withdraw. Second one, banked it home. Yeah, why not? I love it. And by the way, that's intentional.
Yeah.
That's an intentional bank it off the glass and make those 2 free throws for Christian Rankins. So Kelly King giving a chance to some of the youngsters to get in there and play a little bit. Millie Gonzalez playing defense out high. 2:05 remaining. Mangum on top, 42-31. And travel going to be called. Good defense that time across the way by Millie Gonzalez. So a great effort by the youngsters. And now coach going to bring in 5 fresh players so they can get a round of applause. And I'm going to tell you what, I love the attitude displayed by Riley Ash. Mm-hmm. She's like, I don't want to come out. I just got started, man. Are you going to give me a sweat and I'm only going to play that much? Foul in the backcourt here. Michaela McGuire picks up her 2nd. That'll be 6 now on Apache. So we'll go to the other end and shoot a couple of free throws. Will Mangum. And I believe it's going to be Aubrey Lowe, and it will be Lowe.
Line shooting for the Lady Tigers, number 10, Aubrey Lowe.
Lowe is out there with Hallie Smith, Brent Woodruss, Hannah Stair, and Holly Lehman-Webb. First free throw, good. So Aubrey will get one more. She's in the scoring column. Mangum, 43-31. This one will match their biggest lead of the night. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound collected by Apache. Inside at 2 minutes. They're going to score quickly to get back into this one. Dribble drive, Howling Water will get fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Hallie Smith, first personal of the night. Team out number 3, cold on Mangum in the 4th. So Hallingwater at the line to shoot a couple. Tatum has 3 points. 1 for 2 from the line, now 1 for 3.
At the line shooting for the Lady Warriors, Tatum Hallingwater.
1:51 remaining. Mangum 43-31. That far away from winning their 6th in a row. Second one, good. So Tatum 1 of 2, 3 in the quarter, 4 for the ball game. Mangum 43-32. Coach doing interchangeable parts here late in the ball game. Holly Lehman-Webb going baseline, nothing there. Over the top, she'll go to Bryn. Bryn lost the ball, got it back. Now Hallie will get it to Hannah. Mangum running clock here. The four corners made famous by North Carolina. And Dean Smith. Now a backdoor wide open Holly glass and got it. Holly Lehman-Webb in double digits. She's got 10. Mangum leads it by a baker's dozen 13, 45-32. 70 seconds remaining. One more substitution pattern for Kelly King and company with a dead ball situation. Allingwater gave it to him. Going to get a bump there prior to the shot. A foul going to be called on Hallie Smith. Her second, 4 on Mangum.
Number 30,
Marley Hernandez will come into the ballgame for the first time tonight.
Number 2, Zoe Gutierrez.
Zoe Gutierrez checking in as well.
Number 15, Daviana Davis.
Daviana Davis will come in too. So a timeout going to be taken by Mangum.
Warriors, that'll be a full timeout.
It's Apache taking the timeout. 101 remaining. Mangum 45-32. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER staffed 24/7, both in and outpatient stays, swing bed services and outpatient lab, physical therapy and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452. 580-782-2452.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is...
That button ain't working.
So Mangum going to get their 6th win in a row. Number 7 will be earned. They take on the defending state champions. Merritt on Thursday night will be there. 3 ball out of the timeout, doesn't go. Rebound put back, window shopping, and scoring, Cody Josie. Josie in the scoring column. She came in during that timeout. Makes it 45-34. Zoe Gutierrez to Bryn Woodruss. Woodruss going to run the offense out high. She is picked up by Kylie Pierce, who's coming to the ballgame. Also checking in, Nevaeh Smith. And Smith coaxing a turnover as Aubrey Lowe went baseline, stepped on the baseline. And even though there's 33 seconds remaining and her club leads it by 11, Coach King not happy with the turnover. Nevaeh Smith inside, turnaround jumper doesn't fall. And the rebound going to be collected by Bryn. Woodruss picked up as she comes across the timeline by Thomasine Searles, who is checked in. Running the offense, Aubrey Lowe. She'll come here on the near side to Marley. Hernandez resets out top to Woodruss. Waiting for the final score on this one, and it's going to be 45-34. Mangum wins it. Their 6th in a row to go to 12-7. 45-34. Lady Tigers win it tonight over Apache. We're back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. 333 333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Mangum wins it tonight by a final score of 45-34 to improve to 12-7 on the year. They got 14 points in the win from Bren Woodruss, give 10 to Holly Lehman-Webb, 9 for Avery Hopper, 5 in the bowl game for Hannah Stair, 4 Hallie Smith. What's up, big boy? And 2 for Christian Rankins, 1 on the night for Aubrey Lowe. Mangum, 10 of 19 for the foul line. A dozen apiece in the loss for Michaela McGuire and for Katie Lazarius. Both had a dozen, 4 on the night for Ariana Saunders. Tatum Hollingwater had 4, 2 of the ball game for Cody Josie, and they were 3 of 6 from the line. So game number 1 in the books. Mangum wins it 45-34. Second contest coming up. Stick and Stay, where Classic hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
People are talking about Western Traditions, the new and exciting store on the west side of the square in Mangum. Western Traditions is proud to feature truly unique Western furniture and accessories, including many one-of-a-kind pieces, amazing sofas, recliners, end tables, lamps with Western shades. Check them out on Facebook, or better yet, visit Western Traditions in Mangum soon.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth and Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moment you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care, Sooner Care, and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from.
And we're back as we get set for Mangum and Apache round number 2. This on the boys' side of things. And Scott Augustine astutely noticing that the Tigers going old school on homecoming night.
Yes. Them throwbacks, I don't know how far they go back, but a long time.
Wouldn't be like when you played, wasn't it?
No, well, I don't know. Could have been, but I know they're old.
So Mangum, with a head coach who has been under the weather, and in fact, he told the officials, he said, just stay away. You don't want what I've got.
It's going around for sure.
Mangum coming in with a record of 13-7. And again, I talked to John White about this about a week or so ago. You know where you're going in the postseason.
Yes.
You've got these games remaining on your schedule. What do you do? How do you view those ball games? I'm kind of interested to hear what you have to say about that.
I think it's a good brush up. I mean, get people healthy, start running on some plays that maybe the opponents hadn't seen. But like you said, Riverside's going to be a tough opponent, so you want to have your guys rested and healthy too. So,
well, and the fact that you have already played Riverside, I mean, you know what you're going to get in a couple of weeks when the postseason begins. So Jacob McConnell will get the starting tonight for Apache. They'll be dressed in their road black uniforms with the white numerals and the white and orange trim. And if you followed Mangum sports against Apache over the last several years, this is a name that's very familiar to you, Houston Heron. Yes. He's a dandy. Cohen Kaufman will get the start here tonight. He'll be joined by Dayton Scott and Jason Walker. So it's McConnell, Heron, and Kaufman, Scott, and Walker, the starting 5 for the Warriors, who come in with a record of 9-9. Meantime, Mangum in their home white uniforms with black numerals and the black and orange trim. Clayton Caskey will get the starting tonight. No surprise there. He'll be joined by Colton Earls. Daniel Bernal will get the starting tonight, along with Avery Rogers. And the final member of that starting 5 will be Zeke Rogers. So some illness, some injury. Been a different lineup throughout the past 4 or 5 bowl games. And you tell me that Diego Tellis, who suffered a concussion about a week or so ago, will play tonight.
That's what
He's
he
just
told
not going
me.
to start.
That's what he told me. He's sitting right beside Remy. He looked like the first two ready to come in.
So Laughlin and Tellis will play tonight. I love it. Coach White with that illness, he's fist bumping everybody through his shirt. That's good. So we talk about Houston Heron, not the tallest of kids, but he's responsible for the jump. That was a terrible, terrible toss by the official, and he would be the first to admit it. I don't know where that came from. Apache, though, with the ball. McConnell up top. He'll come here on the near side to Scott Dayton, who has also seen some athletic success for Apache over the years against Mangum. Give it here on the near side. 3-ball Walker. Jason shot no good. Rebound Mangum. And here comes Zeke across the timeline. Scott and Heron. Those two, we'll get a travel called on Zeke. But Dayton Scott and Houston Heron, I mean, it's like they've been there forever.
Yes, I agree.
And Dayton is just a junior, by the way.
Mercy.
Houston, of course, played quarterback for Apache. Another 3-ball dialed up by Walker. Jason shot no good. There's Scott with a rebound. His putback won't fall. And the rebound taken away a second time. This time it's Avery Rogers. Here comes Colton in the front court. Earls tries to break down the defender. Instead hands it off to Zeke. Rogers to Bernal. Left hash mark. Up top, Earls. Fake the deep 3. Puts it on the floor. Challenges. Fall away. Goes. Soft touch there for Colton Earls. So it's a 2-0 ball game. Heron going to get stripped as he went inside. Houston. Hello. Here comes Caskey back the other way. Ball swatted away by Jacob McConnell. Loose underneath the basket and lost out of bounds. And they said it was last touched apparently by Apache. Mangum will get it. My good friend Justin Wheeler, the highway patrolman, in the doorway, making sure that you behave. Wraparound pass, Earls inside, double team. Had it knocked away, lost it, now it's stolen. McConnell on the run. He's got numbers. He'll dribble, drive, throw it up from 8 and knock it down. Good job by Jacob. Great body control, stopping on the dime and going and knocking that one down. 6:18 left of the first, tied at 2. Mangum and Apache. Earls, dribble, drive, stop, pop, yep. Colton, couple of buckets early on and just very, he made it and got fouled by Zeke Rogers. And that's a big, strong kid that can do that.
Yep.
So Dayton Scott with the bucket. He'll get a chance at a 3-point play. As the whistle will go against Zeke, his first. Number 1 on Mangum.
You don't see very many people with the body control and as smooth as Colton is too. Talking about him, he reminds me like Dion Dickey, just easy and just nice and under control.
So Scott, the 3-point play, and it's 5-4. Apache by a point, 5:40 left of the first. Bernal into the front court, and he'll go to Earls. Colton with a blow-by, and Scott going to be called for a foul. And again, I mean, we saw this called in the fourth quarter of the girls' game, but the first 3 quarters, that was not called. So, as you said, setting the precedence early, and they do here in the first. Earls now tries to go to work on McConnell. He'll kick it to Daniel Bernal for 3. Short, the rebound, Houston Heron. Heron fires one over the top. It's knocked away by Caskey. Mangum with a steal. Bernal to Rogers. Zeke. Wraparound pass here on the near side to Clayton. Caskey will go to Bernal. Now Colton. McConnell in his face. Colton, maybe a little ego there. He got coaxed into that one. And the rebound to Houston Heron. Probably not the shot he really wanted to take. So Apache comes back the other way, up 5-4, 4:55 left in the first quarter, and the ball swatted away and out of bounds by Zeke Rogers. A couple of substitutions now into the ball game. Champ Buckner, what a great name that is, huh? Love that. And also checking in, Elias Saputi. Shot put up, no good. Long rebound, Earls. Colton into the front court to go to Caskey. That's a 3 that's off the mark. Avery trying to keep it alive, but the rebound taken away by Elias. You talked about those guys off the bench, and you're right. The first 2, Laughlin and Tellis, joining them. Your guy. Here's a three that spins in and out. Warboys. Saputi puts it back up. Didn't get it to go. Knocked to the floor. No call. Caskey on the rebound. Clayton had Zeke on the weak side, but he'll slow it down. Now Daniel will find Zeke. He'll shoot in rhythm for three, and it goes. So Rogers knocking down the three. That's a good sign. 7-5. Mangum on top of the midway point, quarter number one. Zeke was short a bunch of his shots the other night. A little bit tired. That's a big body there. Cohen Kaufman. He goes inside, pounds that one home. And it's 7-7. Clayton back the other way. Caskey double teamed in the corner. And did he step out of bounds? No, they said a foul was going to be committed. So they called it on Jason Walker. That'll be the first on Walker. And two called on Apache. So Avery Rogers will sit down. Clayton Caskey will sit down. And Daniel Bernal will take a seat. Diego Tellis, Remy Laughlin, and Colby Warboys into the ball game. You said Warboys reminds you of your son.
He does.
Inbounds pass, caught over the top. Colby will get it. Now he'll go to Zeke. Rogers, double team, backs it out. Remy. Laughlin off the bounce, going to go inside. And a foul prior to the shot. Reach-in foul called on Apache, their third. Cohen Kaufman will pick up his first. So Mangum to inbound underneath their own glass. Colby will get it. Warboys puts it on the floor, goes by two defenders, and puts it up and in. How about that move by Colby Warboys? And Warboys more of a guy that is around the rim and makes buckets. That time he slashed his way to the basket. Lob inside, taken away by Rogers. Zeke coming across the timeline. McConnell in his back pocket. Rogers will leave it for Colton. Mangum leads 9-7. 3 minutes left, first quarter of play. Laughlin off the bounce. Wraparound pass. It got swatted away and picked off by McConnell. McConnell going to dribble, drive, scoop shot, no. And ball knocked out of bounds on the rebound and last touch by apparently Mangum. Back into the ball game, Houston Heron. Dayton Scott will come back in. Jacob McConnell will sit down. Inbounds pass caught out near the left hash mark by Champ Buckner. Off the dribble penetration, ball knocked out of bounds. Boy, going down hard. And then they said that ball was off of Elias. Meantime, Kenan White wanted to know where the foul is. So Mangum will get it. 2:35 and running the first quarter of play. Diego Tellis. I want a bump in the backcourt on Jason Walker, his second. OT, listen to the broadcast. He's like, I'm playing again? Love it. 2:30 left here in the first quarter. 9-7, Mangum on top. Earls trying to break down the defender. Steps between two defenders. Misses the shot. Warboys put back no, but a foul, and Colby will go to the line to shoot two. Check the whistle on Apache. It'll be on Houston Heron, his second. Check that, it's his first. And team foul number 5 on Apache. So Colby Warboys at the line to shoot two. So, warning? I'm not sure what that was all about. Jacob McConnell set to check in. And maybe McConnell wasn't
coming out. Yeah, maybe he tried to come in for the shot.
I guess so. Colby misses the first. Warboys will get one more, and that's what it was. And I don't know that he was anything malicious. I just don't think he realized that that Mangum was going to go to the line to shoot two.
I agree.
Warboys' second is good. So Colby 1 of 2. He's got 3 in the early going. Mangum leads it by 3, 10-7. Quickly the other way. Here comes Scott. Hanging, banging, scoop shot, no. Rebound put back Heron, and Houston will put it in. Heron with his first 2 of the ball game, 10-9. There's that athleticism from those two. Well, Warboys got away with one there. Lob over the top, no way. That ball going to get caught. Diego way too tall with that pass. Daniel Bernal back in. And setting down will be Zeke Rogers. So Mangum on top, 10-9, 2 minutes left here in this first quarter of play. Kind of like the girls' game, this one tightly contested. Always a good matchup between these two schools in just about any sport they play.
Yeah, I agree.
Tough shot there, may have been partially blocked, and again, going down Elias and looking for a foul and not getting it. Bernal now in the front court. Daniel on the baseline to Warboys. Colby draws the crowd, backs his way in, puts up the shot and scores. That is a great move. Warboys, yeah, he lunch pail kind of guy most of the season. He's looking pretty fashion and flashy and dashy here in his first period of play. Mangum by 3, 12-9. And again, Elias on the floor, wondering what he's got to do to get a foul. Fall-away jumper from 10, off the mark there for Buckner. And the rebound, Mangum. Wide open underneath the basket. Colby Warboys give the assist to Colton Earls. What a great pass. 14-9, Mangum by 5. 50 seconds left here in this first quarter of play. McConnell tried to cross over out high, couldn't get it done. He'll go to Scott. Dayton will come here on the near side to Heron. Over the top now, Buckner will stop at the left elbow. Pass inside, shot won't go. And the rebound cleared away by Remy. Colton quickly into the front court. Stutter step, fall away jumper, no. Rebound tapped out, and Earls will get it. Right place at the right time for Colton. Now Bernal, top of the arc for 3. Shot too strong, ball loose. Warboys there to get it. 15 seconds left here in this first quarter of play. Mangum going to hold for 1 with that 5-point lead. Now Tellis on the baseline to Bernal. Underneath Laughlin. Laughlin stepped on the baseline. And again, Elias Saputi on the floor and wondering what he's got to do to get a call. Zane Carroll is coming to the ball game now. Heron with a baseball pass that got the rim. 14-9, Mangum on top by 5 at the end of 1. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
What about that first quarter for Colby Warboys? Man, he's got half of his team's 14 points. Warboys, cause for celebration.
Right on cue.
Cool in the game. Michael in the morning. Classic Hits 97.7. 14-9, Mangum on top. 7, as we mentioned, for Warboys in that first quarter of play. Colton Earls with 4, Zeke Rogers with 3. And Mangum will get the ball to begin the second frame in their home whites with the black numerals and black and orange trim. And it's Remy Laughlin, Colby Warboys, Daniel Bernal, Diego Tellis, and Colton Earls out on the floor. Warboys free inside, give him 2 more. Great job by Laughlin to find him.
Yep.
Houston Heron now gets the start in the second period of play. Champ Buckner out there as well. Crossover inside by McConnell. His shot doesn't go. Rebound, McConnell will get it. Heron behind the arc. Houston now going to get tied up. We're going to jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way of Apache. Warriors in their road black uniforms with the white numerals and the orange trim. Heron to inbound. Zane Carroll. When he sets a screen, you know it. You're going to skip it over the top to McConnell. Now Buckner. Buckner sets that screen. Nothing doing. And now a ball stolen away by Diego. Good anticipation by Tellis. Stepped in the passing lane, took it away. in the front court, and he'll hand it off to Bernal. Now Earls. Colton to Remy. Remy, 18-footer, bang. How sweet is that shot?
That's hard to defend if you can hit that all night.
Going across his body, stopping, falling away from 18 and buried it. First two of the ball game for Laughlin. Mangum on top, 18-9. 6:45 left in the first half of play. Apache working on the left end of your listening and/or viewing device. Heron crosses over, going to go baseline. Grabbed on the floor prior to the shot. See if they got that one on Earls. And it will be on Colton. That'll be the first on Earls. And team foul number 1 on Mangum here in period number 2. Inbounds pass. Heron will get it right in front of us. 6.5 left here in the first half of play. Houston gets a clear out, blow by, scoop shot, no. Rebound, Bernal. Good job by Daniel. Muscled that one away. And here comes Earls. Colton into the front court. Boy, War Boys bouncing underneath the basket, looking for the ball. They don't get it to him. Now Diego from the free throw line. Buried it. Diego Tellis. 15-footer for Tellis, and a timeout going to be taken by Apache. Mangum on top, 20-9. 6:10 left in the first half of play. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Folks in Mangum know what to do.
You know, Highway Patrolman Laughlin just stole a T-shirt from somebody else. He made the play. Now, I'm not going to give him too hard of a time because it was a full-grown man. But if he had done that to a kid, I don't know that I would have found that acceptable.
Being a child welfare worker, I mean, you could take exception to that. I mean,
well, and then Laughlin, he pulls it off, and a little kid came up, said, "Can I have that?" Of course, that little kid said, "Grandpa, can I have that?"
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
So, yeah, it all balances out in the end. Out of the timeout, Apache, we're going to get a tie-up and a jump ball, and they are going to point the way of Mangum.
You know, that's one thing you miss with Diego out. You know, he's always right in there, quick hands, great defense, you know.
And good anticipation.
Yes.
And like that, the offensive player turned away, and hey, there he is on the weak side to make that tie-up.
Yep.
You're right. Good instincts. So Diego has it out on the front court, and he'll go to Daniel. 5:40 left in the first half of play. Warboy's going to pop out and get it. Kasky now. So Mangum out there without Colton Earls. Up 20-9. And Coach White in front of us. Not real loud because not feeling well, but telling his sub to be very patient on the offensive end. Diego to Daniel. Fakes the long three. Now he'll go inside and put it up and in. That's Bernal with it, not Diego. And Daniel has got his first two of the ball game. It's a great move out high. Faked that three. Put it on the floor, went by the defender, got the blow by. 3 minutes gone in the first half of play. We're in period number 2. Mangum on top, 22-9. Taking on a Warriors team that's 9-9 on the year. Buckner for three. That's plucked away by Tellis. Out front, Kasky. Clayton will run it down in the front court. Loses his balance now to Bernal. Not a good pass there. Going to be taken away by Apache. Now stolen by Tellis. Diego to Kasky. Daniel. Got to be careful. And he'll reset now to Clayton on the right side. Boy, Tellis playing hard. And again, he banged heads with the defender a couple of weeks ago and had that concussion. A long three there. And Colby kept it alive, and Diego tracked it down. How about that? Tellis now going to reset at the left hash mark. Ball slapped out of his hands. Jacob McConnell touched it. Here comes Colton Earls and Avery Rogers for Mangum, and Dayton Scott for Apache. Laughlin sets, so does Warboys.
You know, I think Laughlin and Avery both are trying to get back into game shape, you know. Takes a while.
Avery had that hernia, too. Ball lost out of bounds. Rogers can't hold on to it. And it will go back to the Warriors. 4:10 left in the first half. 22-9, Mangum on top. Champ Buckner brings it across the timeline. Caskey right with him. Buckner goes up top. Elias for three. Doesn't get that one to go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Diego. Into the front court. And here comes Bernal. Had that three in rhythm. Didn't take it. And a reset now to Caskey. Clayton to Earls. Colton. Crossover. Spin. Fall away. Soft touch and it goes. Oh, doctor. That one had it all.
Back, front, side,
yep.
in, out, down.
Half a dozen now for Earls. Scott had that one swatted out of his hands by Tellis. Here comes Caskey in the front court. Clayton going to slow it down to Daniel. Now Earls. Little jab step, nothing there. Clayton sets, fires three. Yeah. Clayton, Caskey. First three of the ball game for Clayton. Mangum on top, 27-9. 3:05 left in the first half of play, and Bernal with a steal. Daniel doesn't have the numbers. He'll slow it down. Earls will get it. Colton dribble, drive to the rack with the right hand, and he'll score. Colton Earls. The Blitzkrieg bop on right now for Mangum. They lead by 20. 29-9, 2:56 left in the half. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
People are talking about Western traditions.
It's been a minute there. Getting in that timeout, and I kept calling 14 for Apache Alliance, and I just didn't think that was right. That is Grant Brown. So again, our program had the wrong name. So Grant Brown, number 14 for Apache. And Zane Carroll, we thought that was, he was listed as 35, but he's 32. So now that we've got those corrections, back to the action. Mangum, 29-9, three ball does not fall for A.J. Satapoodle. And Mangum will get it back.
Yeah, I think somebody on Facebook was trying, or YouTube is trying to say that. So
helping us out there.
Yep.
Okay, good. We appreciate that. Yeah. So Satapoodle coming into the ball game for the first time tonight for Apache. Mangum with the ball, leading 29-9. 2:20 left here in the first half of play. Remy will wing it on the other side to Clayton. Caskey's three doesn't go, and the rebound taken away by Dayton Scott. Scott now to Jacob McConnell. McConnell going to walk it across the timeline, slow it down. Warboys and Rogers, Zeke, set to come into the next dead ball. We're at 2 minutes left in the first half of play. Oh, by the way, the Warriors have not scored in the second quarter.
Wow.
They had 9 at the end of one. Scott picked up by Laughlin. Great defense by Remy on the baseline. Heron, he went over the top to Carroll. Carroll then gave it up in the corner. We get a jump ball. Jared McGuire, by the way, is coming to the ball game. McGuire in the middle of that one.
Number 11, Zeke Rogers.
Getting the tie up there. So Rogers checking in. Colton Earls will sit down. Also checking back into the ball game. Colby Warboys. Skip pass over the top to McConnell, and Jacob will shoot the three and knock it down. So the first three of the ball of the second quarter now for Apache. 90 seconds left in the first half of play. 29-12. Rogers to Caskey. Reset out high to Laughlin. Remy to Warboys. He's had a big night offensively already. Now he'll go to Laughlin for three, and it goes. That's about as for a big, strong, physical kid, that is very smooth and quick. His release is so quick. Here's a three on the way for Jared McGuire, and it goes. So McGuire making the three. Couple of threes in the quarter for Apache. They try to work their way back into it, down 32-15. Warboys and company on the offensive end. Remy, he'll leave it for Caskey. Now Colby. Warboys to Zeke. Back to Remy. Laughlin, lob inside Warboys. Draws the double team, steps through it, lost the ball, and the steal by Heron. Houston over the top. He'll leave it for Dayton Scott. Scott, wraparound pass, and McCarron going to get smacked on the arm and get a chance to go to the free throw line to shoot two. And called a foul on Avery Rogers. That'll be his second. And two on Mangum here in the second. So at the line to shoot two, Zane Carroll. First one on the way for Zane. Good. Zane will get one more. Zane Carroll. Colton Earls back in the ball game, and Avery will sit down. Appreciate those folks from Apache helping us out with the numbers and the names.
Yes.
Second free throw, no good. So one of two, Zane Carroll. 32-16, Mangum on top by 16. And a quick timeout going to be taken by John White. 13.9 left in the half. They draw up a play. We'll see what it is when you and I come back on Classic Hits 97.7.
People are talking about Western Traditions, the new and exciting store on the west side of the square in Mangum. Western Traditions is proud to feature truly unique Western furniture and accessories, including many one-of-a-kind pieces, amazing sofas, recliners, end tables, lamps with Western shades. Check them out on Facebook, or better yet, visit Western Traditions in Mangum soon.
When you need auto repairs, say...
Ask the lovely and talented Miss Lively who she has for number 10 in her book, if you would, please. 13.9 left in the first half of play. Mangum leading 32-16. They took a timeout there, and Coach John White wanted to know where Mangum would be inbounding the ball coming out of that timeout.
Jared McGuire.
Okay, so that's what I thought it was. So I gave Satapoodle the three, but it was Jared McGuire who knocked down the three instead. Because we're doing the Tootsie Roll. So I'm going to guess here that when you still had CDs that you played, you had at least one of the Jock Jams CDs.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
yes. At least.
I was going to say.
Probably version 1, 2, and 3.
But I second that emotion. Mangum out of that timeout now. Laughlin going to power his way inside and score. Strong. Remy Laughlin using his strength at the half. Mangum will lead it 34-16 as Champ Buckner came up short from midcourt. Mangum 34, Apache 16 at the half. Tigers on top. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Tigers on top of the Warriors at the intermission as they lead it 34-16. And had it not been for those 2 3 balls knocked down by Apache, it really would have been a difficult quarter for the Warriors. As it is, they trail 34-16 at the half to Mangum. Check the scoring for the Tigers. good balance for John White in that first half of play. Colby Warboys with 9 to lead the Tigers. Colton Earls has got 8. Remy Laughlin with 7, all coming in that flurry in that second period of play. Give 3 apiece to Clayton Caskey and to Zeke Rogers, who knocked out a couple of threes. 2 for Diego Tellis, 2 for Daniel Bernal. Mangum on top, 34-16. They scored 20 in that second period of play. Zeke Rogers, the only player in a Tiger uniform with more than 1 foul. He has 2 at the intermission. Mangum from the foul line, 1 of 2 in the first half of play. On the other side of the ledger, Jacob McConnell has got 5 at the intermission for this group from Apache. 3 in the first half for Jared McGuire and for Dayton Scott. 2 apiece, Houston Heron and Cohen Kaufman, and Zane Carroll with 1 point. As from the free throw line, Apache 1 of 2 in that first half of play. Foul situation for the Warriors. Jason Walker, the only player with more than 1 foul at the intermission. And again, Mangum on top, 34-16, looking for the doubleheader homecoming sweep as the girls were victorious in game number 1, winning by a final of 45-34. They got 14 in the win from Brent Woodruss, 10 for Holly Lehman Webb, and then 9 for Avery Hopper. Mangum now 12-7 on the year. Don't forget, the season continues on Thursday night. We'll travel to Merritt for a pair of bowl games. The girls at 6:30, followed by the boys. And then on Friday night, the week will end at Navajo. Again, 6:30 start time for that regular season, closing out next Monday night. Burns-Flatdale City will be at the field house here. At the half, Mangum leads at 34-16. Second half coming up. Stick and stay. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth and Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers.
Scott having a dickens of a time with the old buttons to push. Mangum leading 34-16. And while I've got a second, I want to say, and some of you will know this name, but he's a young man that I've known for a long time. And in fact, since he was a little kid, his dad and I became friends a long time ago, 1988, 89, playing softball and golf. Robbie Jones' son, Brantley Jones. And Brant was a great athlete in high school, baseball player extraordinaire. And then he fell on the wrong side of things. But and again, not everything on Facebook is bad. We learned about the wedding earlier today on Facebook. Brantley D. Jones is celebrating a year of sobriety. And I get a little bit choked up because, like I said, I've known this kid since he was a kid. And I know how proud his dad is of him. Nicole Logston is proud of him as well. And Brantley, be proud of yourself, buddy.
Yes,
that
sir.
is a great accomplishment.
That's awesome.
Tip of the cap to you.
Awesome, awesome.
Brantley Jones, 1 year sober, 1 day at a time, brother. 1 day at a time. At the half, 34-16, Mangum on top. Second half coming up, stick and stay. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain, open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with REMAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, REMAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Take a minute to get a couple of shout-outs as well to Angie K. Larson up in Mustang, checking out the broadcast. Say hi to our friends in Enid, Cindy Miller-Tubbs, and also to our fans over at Tishomingo. Howdy hi to Diane Taylor joining the broadcast tonight. So appreciate all of you being a part of the broadcast on Classic Hits 97.7. We get ready for the second half of play here. Mangum and Apache.
You know, I would almost say it real quietly, but I'm not sure that maybe wasn't one of the best first halves I've seen us play all year, to be honest.
I think you can say it out loud, shout it, and I think John White would tell you the same thing, especially because he used a variety of players in a variety of combinations that we really haven't seen a whole lot of this year.
Yep.
Mangum with the ball to begin the third period. They work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device in their home white uniforms, black numerals, black and orange trim. Colton Earls, Daniel Bernal, Clayton Caskey, Avery Rogers, and Zeke Rogers. And Earls will rise up and knock down the jumper. He's got 10, and a travel going to be called on Houston Aaron on the other end. Aaron not happy with the call as he gets the start. Jacob McConnell out there. Also getting the start here in period number 3, Jason Walker in the middle of the floor for this group as we'll get a foul on that shot. Will be Cohen Kaufman and the final member Dayton Scott. And speaking of Dayton, he picked up the personal foul. That'll be 2 on Dayton and the first of period number 3 called on Apache. So Colton Earls will go to the line to shoot 2. First one all the way for Colton. Good. He'll have one more. And might I say, I'm dismayed. The band is leaving.
Oh, man.
I mean, come on. At least the drums could stay, couldn't it? Second one on the way for the left-handed Earls. Good. So Colton made them both. Give him 4 in the quarter. A dozen on the ball game. Mangum leads by 38-16. 7:20 left here in this third period of play. Jacob McConnell comes here on the near side for Dayton Scott. Now off the dribble penetration, jump stop Walker, and Jason will get his first 2 of the night. That's moved by Jason Walker. Good body control to rise up and knock that one down. 20-point lead for Mangum. Minute gone by here in the third. Earls into the front court. Colton off the dribble and a foul prior to the shot. Reach-in foul on Jacob McConnell. That'll be number 2 on Apache here in the third. And the first on Jacob. Avery Rogers going to sit down, and Colby Warboys will come back in. You know, one of the you talk about how well they played in that first half of play, and they were just very relaxed.
It was.
How about Earls on the inbounds pass, laying it up and in? Colton Earls now 6 in the quarter, 14 on the ball game. Mangum 40-18. Just playing effortless here in this third period of play. Really all night long as Daniel Bernal will come up with his steal. He'll go to Earls. Earls with a double team on him. Gets a bump and a bang, no call. Bernal will come get the ball near the timeline. Now open in the corner, Clayton for 3. Got it. Clayton Caskey. He's got a half a dozen. Mangum leads it 43-18. 6:20 left in the third. I did not expect this at all.
No.
As the ball taken away by Earls. Colton picked the pocket of Kaufman that time. Earls in the front court. He'll go to Bernal right in front of us.
I was wondering how they were going to respond after that Frederick game like that, honestly.
Zeke looking for help. Can't find it. Well, they gutted one out Friday night against Tipton.
Yeah, they did.
They were a worn-out ball club, and that's a travel, yeah. They were a worn-out ball club, and Tipton
I forgot they played right after that.
Well, Tipton hung around, and they gave them all they could handle, and it was an ugly win, but it was one that really showed the grit and the determination of this ball club.
Yep.
And I'm just going to be honest with you. After so many games in such a short amount of time, I think the layoff since Friday, I think it's one reason why you see them so fresh here tonight. Going inside, Houston Heron can't get the shot to go down. Colby Warboys climbs the ladder, gets the rebound. He'll go to Earls. Mangum leading 43-18. 5.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Tigers working on the left end of your listening and viewing device. Looking for the doubleheader sweep here tonight. Backdoor Earls fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Dayton Scott has picked up his third. And team foul number 3 called on Apache here in the third. So at the line, Earls, Colton filling it up here in the quarter. 6 in the frame, 14 on the ball game, and it's 2 for 2 from the line. First one on the way for Colton. Clang, you could hear it at home. He missed it. Champ Buckner back into the ball game, and Scott will sit down with a foul situation. John White, I know he is under the weather, but I got to say, I love the glasses. It looks very professor-like.
Yeah, it does.
Studious. Second one on the way for Earls. He got that one to go.
Colton Earls. Into the line for the Tigers.
And setting down will be
Remy Laughlin.
Rogers. Laughlin will take his place.
22, Jason Walker.
Jason Walker has come back into the ballgame for Apache. Coach's mom, she's a faithful viewer of the broadcast, and she's probably worried about her son's well-being. 3 ball on the way.
Always like that. You know, Coach P's family was always
yeah.
really good followers of the broadcast, too. So.
Yeah. Mom came down a couple of weeks ago from Newcastle to see a game in person. Follow-away jumper by Earls. Missed it, but there's Colby for the rebound. He'll force one up. Doesn't go, but he's fouled. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And call that foul on Houston Heron. That'll be his second. 4 now called on Apache. So Colby will go to the line to shoot 2. Warboys with 9 in the ball game. 1 for 2 from the foul line. Made the first, he'll get another. And back into the ball game. Dayton Scott setting down. Champ Buckner. Second one for Warboys. That one won't go. And Caskey knocked the ball out of bounds, and it'll be Apache basketball. 45-18, 4:40 left here in the third. Mangum on the road Thursday night at Merritt. Friday at Navajo. And then closing out the regular season here at home next Monday night against Burns Flat City. 4:20 left here in the third. Got to take a look. Jackson Brooks, during the broadcast, came up and gave me a bear hug, as only Jackson can. Had to adjust my spine. Look at that move inside there. That's a sweet move. Shot did not fall for Dayton Scott, and then they turned the ball over. Ironically enough, in between ball games, I saw his sister. She gave me a hug, and I said, "You know, you smell a whole lot better than your brother." And she said, "You got that right." There was no disputing it, she said. Great couple of kids. Good move inside by Bernal as he went around the defenders. Couldn't get the shot to go down, and the rebound going to be pulled away by Grant Brown. Apache back the other way. 3 ball that is way long there for Dayton Scott, and a run-out opportunity for Mangum. Warboys, he'll look inside and stops and pops, misses the shot. Rebound Earls, that won't go. Scott on the rebound, and a foul going to be committed. And it's on Warboys. Colby a little bit frustrated. He missed that lay-in opportunity. And then a hack on the rebound to tap. That'll be his first. As Diego comes back in. And Zeke Rogers comes in as well. So we've got Diego, Colton, Zeke, Remy, and Colby out on the floor for Mangum. 45-18, 3:15 left in the third. Follow-away jumper. Jacob McConnell. Boy, McConnell he looked, as the late Stuart Scott used to say, as smooth as the other side of the pillow on that one. Yes. Now Mangum going to throw the ball away and maybe losing a little focus right here. Lead by 25 with 3:05 left in the third. And out high with the basketball, Jacob McConnell. Good defense by Remy. He'll throw up a deep three. Shot won't go. And Brown will climb the ladder. We'll get a jump ball in the air. We're going to point the way of Apache. I like this Brown kid.
Yes.
He's got some hops to him.
He does. Pretty good little athlete.
Inbounds pass. Heron will make the catch. Houston. Colby working on him. Houston got him in the air, put up the shot, and got it to go. Nice job by Houston Heron. Set up Colby all the way. 45-22. 2:30 left here in the third. I tell you what, Colton Earls really banging with Dayton Scott. He'll take him inside. Missed the shot. Colby there for the putback of the foul. Warboys now with a dozen. Check that foul. Going to be on Jason Walker. That'll be 3 on Jason.
Third personal foul. Count the basket.
And at the line, 3-point opportunity, Colby Warboys. Have they put they didn't put the 2 points up there yet, did they? Should be 47-22. 2:25 left here in the third because the bucket was good. Warboys a 3-point opportunity. Got it. So Colby, the 3-point play. Warboys now with 13 in the ball game.
In the lineup for the Warriors, number 10, A.J. Sipahu.
They got it right.
Did they get it? Yep. Okay. 2:15 left here in the third. Triple penetration, and it's going to be a reach-in foul. Yep. That's an easy call there. Laughlin got beat at the point of attack. It's his first. 2 now called on Mangum here in the second, or in the third, rather. 2:13 remaining. Jared McGuire has come back into the ball game now. For Apache. Heron inside. Shot doesn't go, but a foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Well, you hate to see that. The 2 highway patrolmen that were here just turned and ran out of the building. So keep a good thought for that. First free throw spins in and out for Heron. Houston will get one more. That foul, by the way, a moment ago on Zeke Rogers, going to be his second. And team foul number 3 called on Mangum. Heron's second spins in. Houston 1 of 2. Setting down for the Warriors, Grant Brown. And back into the ball game, Cohen Kaufman. So some pressure out by Apache, trailing 48-23. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Warboys in the front court. Zeke sets deep 3, front of the iron, no. Ball bounces around a couple of times, and there's Tellis will track it down. He'll find Colton on the right side behind the arc. That won't go. And on the rebound, ball knocked out of bounds. They said Cohen touched it last, so Mangum will get it. Minute 46 left here in the third. So Remy to inbound. Laughlin, wraparound pass. Earls couldn't handle it. It's a run out on the other end now for Houston Heron. He'll lay it up and in. Good job by Tellis to trail anyhow, make him earn the 2. 48-25. 90 seconds left here in the third. Earls, scoop pass. Remy, double team, clutches, fires. Bucket goes. Does it count? It does. Foul called on Cohen Kaufman. His second. 6 now on Apache. As Max Richardson comes in for the first time tonight. Mad Max taking the place of Colton Earls. So Laughlin, chance at a 3-point play. Remy got it, and he's in double figures with 10. Mangum 51-25. Minute 20 left in the third. Jacob McConnell out high. Now he'll leave it at the free throw line. That ball may have been partially tipped for McGuire. We'll get a foul on the rebound. And it's called on Mangum. And that'll be on Mad Max. First on Richardson. 4 on Mangum in the third. Inbounds pass. Heron couldn't hold on to it. And Diego comes away with it for Mangum. Tellis now flying across the timeline. He'll slow it down. 60 seconds left in the third. Zeke to Max in the corner. That's Diego. Tellis back to Rogers in rhythm for 3. Can't get that one to go down. Rebound going to be collected by Dayton Scott. Scott gives it up to McConnell off the window. Shot won't go. Rebound Colby Warboys. Warboys will give it up to Diego, who walks it across the timeline. 35 seconds left in the third. Mangum 51-25. Richardson to Rogers. Zeke to Remy up top.
Right over his head, didn't it?
Ball in front of us to Colby. Warboys to Richardson. Mangum running clock. 15 seconds left in the third. They lead 51-25. 26-point lead, their biggest of the evening. Now Tellis will get it. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum with 10.4 left in the third. 51-25. You and I come on back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moments you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care. Sooner Care and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
Some Three Dog Night on the overhead speakers. Yes. I've never been to Spain, but I've been to Oklahoma. Oh, John White going in front of the camera. He says give it to him. Richardson to Laughlin, trying to beat the clock. Shot blocked away by Heron. Loose on the floor, and Remy going to get called for a foul. So that foul on Laughlin going to be his second. It's the fifth on Mangum. So Apache will get to shoot a couple of free throws with 3.1 remaining. In a close game, that could have been a kind of a critical foul because it was a frustration foul on Remy's part. He thought he got fouled and then a battle for the ball, and he made a tackle.
Wrong sport.
So at the line to shoot two, Dayton Scott, who has got 3 points. He got him in the first quarter of play on a three-point play. Has not scored since, and he'll miss that free throw. So Dayton will get one more. Second free throw on the way for Dayton is good. Mangum trying to beat the clock. 51-26 from half court. Richardson comes up short. We've played three. Mangum on cruise control, 51-26. Final 8 coming up, second stage. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they...
It'll be Mangum basketball to begin the fourth period of play. They're working on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. It's Diego Tellis, Max Richardson, along with Zeke Rogers. Coulter Webb has come in for the first time tonight, and Remy Laughlin. Mangum in their home white, black numerals, black and orange trim. Get the 5 on the floor for Apache in a moment. Tellis to Richardson. Max hounded out high by Cohen Kaufman, and now the ball going to be taken away. Right out opportunity for Walker, and Jason will lay it up and in. So Walker with a run out. He's got 4, and it's 51-28. Cohen Kaufman out there along with Walker. Also getting the start of the fourth, Dayton Scott. And Jacob McConnell and Houston Heron. And some of the starters going to come back in for Mangum as Heron tries to track down an Aaron pass and does. Lays it off the glass and scores. Houston now with 9 in the ball game. At the timeline, as the ball taken away by Heron, he'll come here on the near side. Shot didn't go, but they're on the putback. 6 unanswered to begin the quarter. Dayton Scott and company. And it's 51-32. Minute gone by in the fourth, and a timeout taken by John White and company. 7 minutes left of the ball game. 51-32. Mangum on top. Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agents.
51-32. 7 minutes left in homecoming 25 action for Mangum. Ceremonies will take place after the ball game. Lady Tigers did their part, looking for a doubleheader sweep, winning 45-34. Double figures for Bryn Woodruff at 14, Holly Lehman Webb at 10. You know, I got to give McConnell credit. He has got a wide variety of music that he plays here.
Yes, he does. His playlist on Apple Play is pretty big.
We had Roy Orbison a moment ago and Pretty Woman, and then some Garth Brooks and Friends in Low Places. I think he dedicated that to you and I.
Well, we have several things in common, Chad Fox being the common denominator, so I'll leave it at that.
Right then. So a foul called there as Heron and Laughlin battling for the ball, and the ball goes off of Heron. That was the first foul of the fourth quarter called on Apache. 6:49 remaining. Check the lineup is coming out of that timeout. It's Colton Earls, Remy Laughlin, Daniel Bernal, Diego Tellis, and Clayton Caskey. A blocking foul going to be called across the way, and I believe it's going to go against Grant Brown. Did they tell us who it was? Yeah, it was Brown. Okay. So Grant picked up the personal. I got him for 1. That'll be 2 on Apache. Here in the 4? I don't think so. All right. Mangum with the ball. Apache really turning it up defensively, going man-to-man nuclear war defense. Tellis behind the arc, had the 3, won't take it. He'll reset now to Earls. Now Daniel will get it in front of the Mangum bench. Little push off. Ball rolled off the leg of Jason Walker. It'll still be Mangum basketball. Diego inbounding right in front of the camera. 6:18 remaining. He'll go in the backcourt to Earls. Colton off the dribble penetration. Ball slapped out of his hands. He got it back, put it up with the left hand. Scored and got fouled. Earls now with 17 in the ball game. Check the foul here. And they've called it on Jacob McConnell. That'll be 3 on the Warriors in the fourth. And number 2 on McConnell. And Earls to the line for a 3-point play. Colton really, here in the last couple of weeks, really taking over offensively in games.
Yes.
And certainly doing that tonight. 3-point play is good. So Earls now with 18. Mangum, by the way, from the foul line, 8 of 11.
We'll take that.
Yeah. Heron, dribble, drive, kick. Fake on the 3 ball that time by Brown. Now they'll go inside, and a foul will be called, and I believe Grant will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Mangum. They'll be their first of the third, and 3 now on Laughlin here in the fourth. So Grant Brown to the line to shoot 2. First, good. Grant will get 1 more. Laughlin will set. Colby Warboys will take his place. 5:58 left of the ball game. Second one on the way for Colby. Good. So Warboys hit them both. And it's a 54-34, 20-point ball game. Warboys walk with it. Yep. Double team trap near the timeline. Heron and Brown coaxing the travel. So getting it back will be Apache. And again, a big lead for Mangum. So you really don't panic, but you sure wish more time would come off the clock. A give and go and a deuce for Jason Walker. Walker down 4 in the quarter, 6 in the ball game. 54-36, wide open, Warboys on the other end. He'll lay it up with the left hand.
That's how you break the press.
Yep, 15 now for Colby. Back the other way, traveling violation going to be called on Dayton Scott. Good defense on the baseline that time by Colton Earls and Diego Tellis. Earls gets the inbounds pass. Diego had the ball knocked out of his hands, and Heron will lay it up. Missed the shot. Rebound Brown. He'll get mugged, and Brown will go to the line to shoot 2. Brown was on the floor a bunch in the first half of play. He got hammered that time by Tellis. First on Diego, 2 on Mangum.
He earned that one for sure.
So Grant shoots 2. First one on the way, good. Grant Brown will have 1 more. 3 for 3 here in the fourth for the charity stripe. 56-37. Second one, good. So it was 51-26 at the end of 3. And Apache's come out and scored 12 quick points here. Not even 3 minutes have gone by. 5:18 left of the ball game. Bernal coming across the timeline with numbers. Now he'll back it out. Trap there for... Oh,
he's bleeding.
Yeah.
Nosebleed or something.
Yeah, Colton Earls had taken a shot to the nose. And it was 4 on 5, and Earls walking down the floor. And we got some blood on the floor that they're going to have to clean up. So a timeout taken here, 5:08 remaining, 56-38. And you and I come back. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star.
Well, they got it cleaned up quickly, and we're back. Mangum with the ball in front of us. And again, Colton Earls took a shot to the nose. And blood, and so he had to go to the locker room. On the inbounds play, a foul going to be committed on Daniel Bernal. Then Cole will go on Jason Walker. And Jason Walker is found out of the ball game. So Walker done for the night. He's got 6. It's team foul number 4 called on Apache here in the fourth. Tell us the inbound in front of us. Grant Brown on him. They'll go in the backcourt to Clayton Caskey. Back across the front court in his back pocket, Jacob McConnell. Go inside, weak side, easy 2. Colby Warboys. Nice job that time drawing the defense by Caskey. Brown for 3, doesn't go, and Warboys with a rebound. Colby steps between a couple of defenders, had the ball knocked out of his hands. It's picked up by Scott. Scott leaves it on the wing, and McGuire will lose the ball out of bounds, but a blocking foul going to be called on Bernal. That's the 3rd on Mangum here in the 4th, and the first of the night on Daniel. That's 2. Is standing on the line, Houston Heron. Nope, Jacob McConnell instead. He's got 9. Open on the other end, cherry picking, easy 2. Remy Laughlin. Laughlin now with a dozen. Mangum leading 60-40. If they can keep that 20-point lead and let the clock run, they'll be happy with that. 4:10 left in the ball game. 3 on the way, doesn't go. Ball batted around, and Laughlin there to get it for Mangum. And Grant Brown will grab him. That'll be 2 on Grant. Team foul number 5 on Apache. A couple of free throws now for Mangum. Laughlin will go shoot 2. And Apache.
So about.
Well, yeah, I'm just getting ready to say they are tired right now. They have expended a ton of energy on the defensive end here in this 4th period of play. So Laughlin will go to the line. He'll shoot a couple. Remy on the night. He's got a dozen points and has made his only free throw. First one for Remy, short. I jinxed him. So Apache now seemingly going to clear the bench. Jake Farrell has come in. Jason White has come into the contest. And also checking in Zach Roberts. I think we got everybody. Hudson Harding has come in as well. Second free throw, no good. And Apache with a rebound. So I think maybe the Warriors have called off the Dogs. Down by 20. 3 ball on the way. Good. So give 3 to Hudson Harding. Hudson knocking it down from distance. Laughlin inside to Warboys. Colby high off the window. Scores. Boy, he earned that one, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Reminded me of somebody else who used to wear a Mangum uniform. 19 in the ball game now for Warboys. There is a steal. Bernal on the run out. They'll slow it down and back it out. And I think if you're Mangum, you run clock, don't you? No, Caskey says I want 3. Rebound Colby. Warboys. Ball fake, puts it up. Shot blocked away. Let's see if John White going to clear his bench too. Yeah. So back the other way. Here comes Apache. 3 minutes left in this one. And now we're just waiting for the final score. Another 3 ball on the way. That one won't go. Ball going to go out of bounds. And John White now can bring in the kids off the bench. So that should do it for the starters. As into the ball game, Mad Max Richardson. Coulter Webb has checked in. Our main man, Matt, has checked in. And I also see out on the floor Asher McLaughlin. Grayson Lehman Webb has checked in as well. 2:40 left in the ball game. Richardson runs the offense down for Mangum. Mad Max going to go inside, throw one up, not get it to go. Rebound going to be taken away by Apache. That's Jared McGuire. McGuire with the pass over the top. Shot wouldn't stay down for Zach Roberts. Back the other way. Here comes Max and company. 2:15 remaining. Coulter Webb going to come out and get it. And I think coach really wants his club to run a lot of clock. Lehman Webb to Richardson. Grayson glides to a stop, put up the shot, had it blocked. Rebound. There's McLaughlin inside, and he'll score. So Asher will score, much to Dad's delight.
Yes.
At the microphone. And I see Grandma and Grandpa across the way as well. Minute 40 remaining. 64-43.
Yeah, it's going to be an offensive foul.
Bulling his way inside. Zach Roberts, he got called for the foul. First on Zach. Team foul number 6 on Apache. Player control foul, so no free throws. A.J. Satapoodle will come into the ball game. 90 seconds left. Richardson and company going to pick up a victory tonight over Apache and move their record to 14-7. And again, I never would have thought this wide of a margin on the scoreboard. Back the other way come the Warriors. And a foul going to be called on the floor. I believe that's going to go against Matt. It will be. And it'll be 2 free throws. So a couple of free throws here. Oh, that's just the 4th team. Well, the scoreboard says 4. That's just 4, guys. Free throw, no good.
The line shooting for the Warriors. 13,
Well, this is apparently a night where you get to make up your own rules.
Superintendent Reese is rubbing his forehead,
Yeah.
so he's like, okay.
Jake Farrell at the free throw line. Second one, no good. McLaughlin with the rebound. I mean, I checked my book twice, and that was just 4. Oh, well. 3-point opportunity. Will he take it? No, Matt going to put it on the floor instead. He'll go to Richardson. Inside of a minute, 55 seconds. Matt on the baseline, and he lost it out of bounds. So Apache will get it back. A couple of more possessions, and this one will be in the books. Hadn't been in doubt for a long time. Shot put up there. Richardson with the rebound. 40 seconds left. Mad Max. You have to do something really heinous to get a foul now. McLaughlin, ball fake, puts up another shot, doesn't get it to go. Rebound Apache. They want to run. Warriors now going to slow it down. 25 seconds remaining. Ball in the backcourt. Coulter Webb going to track it down. Webb lays it up and in. Coulter gets into the scoring column. So Coulter Webb with a pair. And it's 66-43. 5 seconds remaining. Apache going to try to squeeze off one more shot. Nope, they're not going to. 66-43, your final score. Mangum wins it tonight going away over Apache. 66-43, back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
66-43, Mangum wins it. As they improve now to 14-7 on the year. They got 19 in the victory from Colby Warboys, leading them in scoring. Also double figures, Colton Earls with 18. A dozen in the contest for Remy Laughlin. Give a half a dozen on the night to Clayton Caskey. 3 for Zeke Rogers. Daniel Bernal had a couple of points. 2 on the night as well for Asher McLaughlin and for Coulter Webb. And again, Mangum wins it 66-43. Nobody in double figures for the Warriors as they fall to 9-10 on the year. 9 apiece in the loss for Jacob McConnell and for Houston Heron. Mangum won the lid lifter as well. Final score there is 45-34 behind 14 from Bryn Woodruss and 10 from Holly Lehman Webb. We're back at it on Thursday, traveling to Merritt for a pair of bowl games. Certainly hope that you'll join us here beginning at about 6:25. Scott, thank you for being here, my friend.
I appreciate it. I enjoy any time I get to work with you, sir.
So for Scott Augustine, I'm Michael Barnes. You've been listening to Mega Basketball, live and in living color on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4 ER staffed 24/7, both in and out